actually, when I first jumped into tournaments, because in my region there was a skill level that was very close together for a lot of different games, and I played a lot of different games, so I basically never knew who was going to be next, right? So I just prepared for as many things as I could at once, and the only person I looked at was the person whose name was actually right next to mine.
Oh, actually, before we get into any more discussion, we're actually going to go to break just so we can work on these technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
Interesting. PlayStation FGC Arcade Evo Edition. Somebody just told me that this was going on. I had absolutely no idea that this event was going down, and apparently it's like an exhibition of all things FGC. And this is crazy, y'all. Welcome to Scrubs to Dubs. They're gonna take a little bit of a break. And while they take a bit of a break, I'm actually gonna go back to I'm about to go back to some Guilty Gear here. Hold on, let me adjust my microphone for y'all. Hopefully that's good. Let me see. Yep, testing 1 2. Testing. All right, let's get back into this, man. So we'll see where they end up here in a bit. We got about 2 minutes on the clock for their break. And I'm waiting to see Anakin play next, man. Anakin's up next. They're having some difficulties with the lobby. And I'm just going to go ahead and play me some Strive while I work on that. This is going to be a good chill stream day. I was a little disgruntled with Guilty Gear Strive, I'm not going to lie. Actually, a lot of disgruntled. Because I was just with some Unga Bunga stuff, and that could only take you so far. And now I actually have to learn combos. So, you know, I'm just going to work on some counter hit combos with Angie Fangie. Ooh. That's my counter hit combo. And I did it that first time, actually. I'm really surprised somebody clipped that, because I actually have been working on this all morning, right? I've been working on this since like 10 this morning, trying to get this. I can't believe I actually hit that. That actually felt good. Yeah. I'm trying to actually combo into like a wall break from anywhere, to be honest. So that's Megalith. What's good? Megalith. Speaking of the person who showed me this in the Discord, this is where I found out this event. Are you still watching this FGC Arcade Evo Edition? I had no idea that this was going on, to be honest. This is a big treat, and I'm actually going to be watching some of this earlier, or as soon as they get back. I see they got like 30 seconds, but I was telling everybody how I've been working on this one combo all day since 10 o'clock this morning, in and out between breaks, and now that I've finally gotten it, I feel good. I missed the ending. Nah, but a lot of it still went down. A lot of it still happened. Off and on, me either just randomly popped up on my Twitter feed. Yeah, man, I had no idea this was going on. And actually, the guy who they got competing next, Anakin, he's actually a local here from Georgia. And so he's one of Georgia's higher profile tournament players. Oh, and I think they are back. Let's go switch over.
We're back. So since our first match kind of had some technical difficulties,
yeah,
we're just going to go right to the second match, which will be Anakin versus Hamburglar.
Yes.
Which we should be seeing Jack versus Geese.
Okay,
So
like the
for
graphics
Hamburglar,
transitions. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
You know, he's been a big fan of Anakin for a while.
Hamburg
Earlier, you know, killers just being from Texas.
It's pre-Evo. I'm not even sure if this is pre-Evo, to be honest. I think this is just a series of exhibition matches in celebration of everything FGC. And this is very interesting because
excited to see
Evo was
Hamburglar.
bought by PlayStation this year, so this is like a PlayStation event now, and so that's why I'm just like, whoa, this is new. I didn't know this was happening.
I was just gonna say it's really nice to see like that.
Right, they must have
local
definitely
talent
spelled
that's
his name
like
wrong.
Terrorizing, like finally being able to show the stuff, and that's been the saving grace of this online situation.
Let me know if the
that we're
audio
in,
is good, by the way, y'all.
maybe a bunch of people
Keep me honest
do
on this.
Play Tekken a lot, maybe haven't heard of Hamburglar, and now, well, I mean, they're gonna learn today.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
this will be the biggest caper, the biggest burgle he could definitely get if he.
Oh, I love the dad jokes. I'm a fan of this guy right here. I'm definitely a fan.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, to play someone that you look up to and, you know, show them what you got yourself, that's pretty exciting. And even with Hamburglar's results that we saw, that shows that he definitely knows what he's doing. And it's Texas, which, you know, I know in the South has a lot of strong Tekken players. Actually, the South is known as, like, the hub for Tekken in general. So
Yeah, the
I'm
South
really
does have a
excited
lock
to
on
see
Tekken
Tekken.
Megalith.
Yeah, I mean, Texas. I'm always impressed with the players they output, man.
Per
I don't know
Evo
what it
sites, an
is about
Evo
the
community
fighters
series
out there.
running
Everybody
from
just seems so
June
solid.
10th to June 10th to August 3rd. Oh.
It's kind of
Okay, all right. PlayStation doing it big. I like this lockup though. I'm a big fan of esports graphics.
Figure something out for everything.
I like this lockup they have going on.
Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat, they had the Texas versus Florida at the event. I forgot what event that was, right? Wasn't it?
That was technically the first major kind of open bracket tournament. You know, we had Combat Breaker,
See?
and that had one of the most legendary team battles that we had for a long time, and it was so good.
I remember that going wild during that exhibition.
Catch up down there in the corner.
Mr.
Big
Apple,
MK fan.
everyone.
Big MK fan.
Regional team battles are
I'm
always
familiar with
showing
Catch Up and
Right,
Cuddle
but
Core. I'm not
speaking of
familiar
that,
with the
we're
other
gonna
two
see
commentators here,
what
so it's
both
gonna be
these players
interesting.
have for their own characters. How much can they show to the other?
Okay, Hamburglar.
How much knowledge? How much skill?
Let me turn off these
Yeah, we were
captions
talking
real quick.
earlier about the,
Sound
the
need
lack
that.
of Jack 7s at this point, right? So like that's kind of a thing where oh my god, they are duking it out. They are boxing.
Oh, that down four?
No.
Nice down forward too.
Okay, Anakin, let's go. Let's go. ATL, let's go.
I think it was a little too far to convert off of. He might have dropped it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm rooting for the home team on this one. If Hamburglar
I haven't seen this
is facing up against Anakin, he's gonna have to deal with all the headaches everybody else out here got to deal with. But Hamburglar coming in here with his 13 wins, though, you know,
He has down forward one. He has that jab pressure. Geese can also do the same thing. He has moves like down forward two, forward 1+2, beautiful down forward two from Anakin. But he has those options to crush Jack's down back one, which is a huge important move for Jack to open up his opponent.
All right, Cuddle Core, you let him know the thing.
Similar game plans and kind of similar strengths. Oh my goodness,
God.
in terms of like the close quarters combat. And if that's the case,
Nice duck. Beautiful ducks. That's that awareness. You have to always duck that on Geese, or else you're gonna be forced into crouch. You're gonna be forced to.
Audio
crouch.
on the capture is super
But yeah,
low.
if that's the case with these characters
Gotcha.
kind of being similar and like wanting to fight at the close quarters,
Appreciate that.
I'm very afraid
Usually I'm
for
trying to keep the
Hamburglar
music
because
low
you
on the
mentioned
captures. How does that
specifically
sound, Megalith?
Anakin is an expert at timing, right? You study his timing on pressing buttons. So getting into a close quarters game like that, where you're not actually going to be able to outrange
Got the
Jack
GGs
in a
and
lot of
thumbs up,
circumstances,
ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds very scary to me.
Yeah, it was very clear right there too, because like remember round 2, it was just down forward one, down forward one, down forward one, and it was all
Yes.
counter hit. Like that was catching the timing all the time. Is basically what Anakin was doing there.
Oh, I like that
And
they got
that's the
replays.
thing.
Ah,
Like,
nice.
We talked about even that move that he did, 4-1+2.
So this is kind of like a
casual
pre-showing that
move. And he
Evo
had
is
a
in good
jackhammer
hands with
ready
PlayStation.
on the head. Like you all talking about overheads, that's kind of like the overhead.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so something like that, and the low parry, just his awareness, the shoulder. Anakin's whole thing with this round even was, and the duck on the Geese string, the awareness from him is really important to duck those strings from Geese. You have to. So, yeah, Anakin also, that wall pressure was huge. Jack's wall pressure is 10 out of 10. He has moves that look like lows that are actually, they're mids. So people get really scared of the wall. They duck a lot, and it costs them. So he has moves like the, mids where he can charge them up, and then he has a down back one, which opens you up, and if you duck again, you're gonna get hit by a wall rising four. Like his down back one, he can also stay crouching, and he has crouching options from that. So you're forced to guess a lot against Jack. A simple character, but in the right hands, it will completely tear you apart at the wall.
And Anakin
Which
is definitely
was
them
like-
right hands.
And I think a part
He
of
got all the
being a
hands.
simple character is really getting to think a lot about your opponent's options. And Anakin, despite being a character specialist, he plays almost every character in the game on his stream, right? If you ever look into a stream, like, this man plays everybody. So he's gonna know
True.
what these characters want to do, how they get into the situations they want to get into. And I mean, with a character like Jack that he knows so well, he's not gonna have to dedicate a lot of brain power to what he has to do, right? It's all about countering the opponent, and you can see it on display.
I like they mentioned on their website, it's not just PlayStation, that they support all platforms. Nice to hear.
Hey,
Hey, that is nice to hear because they have to support Nintendo platforms for Smash, but sadly, Xbox, they're gonna be, we're gonna see all the fighting games on PlayStation. I don't think,
knowing how to fight that character was essential. You're right, and the terror is still there, but
not
it's
too
less
many
terrifying
console
because
exclusives to
everybody-
worry about.
most
But
people
I like how
we
they're
had
being
time.
inclusive though.
And I did want to mention that that Reppuken that Geese did, you can sidestep it, and if you have a move long enough, you can't punish him, which Anakin did with his clap, his forward 1+2.
Man, I'll never
that
get
he's
tired
very
of seeing
aware.
that blue stuff as well. The one.
One. It's kind of hard to do. I don't know how people do it. They're like,
Look
"Oh,
at
shit, half
Anakin
circles
just
to something." I'm
putting
like,
the
"No,
man
I'm
in
just
the
gonna
corner,
forward
bopping
two."
him.
The
Oh, he
guy-
almost went for the command grab. That was gonna be a hard flex.
That was a tombstone or a backbreaker.
That was a
And the
pretty
block.
important break. Got the counter hit. That's the one that was missed earlier, and you're gonna see why I think it was pretty
Got the
big.
moon slice? Almost to the wall. That's one of the things about Geese. His wall carry is insane.
Yeah, it was literally from wall to wall.
Yeah, it definitely was.
All right,
He
good
has
stuff.
such a strong game once he's there, right? Like the damage, the type of
No Smash Bros.
situations
at
he
Evo
presents,
this
just
year,
very
but that's
difficult for the opponent
Nintendo's
to get out
fault.
of.
Oh well.
It is.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, and
There we go.
I'm trying to get something started, but
I don't know what
Anakin just
other
really
consoles
able to get
PlayStation's
close,
talking
he's
about
able to
then.
dash. He's definitely changing up his timing. Okay, we got a back 3-2.
I mean, no Smash at Evo, definitely Nintendo's fault, but the
Okay.
to be honest, the community did not help their case much at all with all the controversy that happened last year.
The breaks. And he changed it to the mid this time. Smart option.
Switching up Anakin's expectations.
The whiff punish. Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Oh,
Look, man, I call it like how I see
my
it.
shoes,
I
bro.
call it like how I see it. Like, I don't even tell people I play Smash these days, so I don't want to be caught up with none of that.
Don't even touch it. I just bought these fresh out the store.
Wow.
Down forward 2.
Wow.
Which is one of Jack's best moves. I say top 5 for him. Being able to, it's a great whip punisher. So if you even whip even a little bit outside of that range, down forward 2, just down forward 2, and you're like,
If you think about whiffing, the down forward 2 is there. That's just one of those. That's how it feels.
and you're
that
like,
was max range too. Like
That was
wild
psychic,
card.
is
He
what it was.
completely ready for it.
Ron McDonald
That's
was
how you
here
know
with the
somebody
big,
has been playing
the big
for
sad after
years.
that.
Changing the ranges
Dude,
with this
look
character
at
right
this.
here.
Do you see
Down
that giant
after
clap?
sidestepping the Reppuken, went into the clap. Super important.
Caught him wearing that Perry Ellis.
Going to the wall.
And he was going for the killer.
Good low block is what he guessed right? But I mean, it was just so hard.
Look
to
how
get.
long this guy's arms
Anakin's
are.
experience will come through in that final round, right? A crucial drop. The game was won and didn't quite get. Looked like a
He
pretty simple
almost went for that
combo,
command
but
grab, too.
Accidents happen.
Here we go.
Cool and composed in the final.
As
moments.
always.
It just kind of makes you feel like
just hit you in the
nothing even
shins.
happened. And I think we're about to see it here in the replay. And we see the launch.
Look at that.
Backdash.
Look at that.
Backdash Because Hamburglar tried to go for that heavy low, which gives you a guaranteed throw afterwards. But because what I mentioned earlier, Jack can't really step the best, but his movement forward and back, that backdash saves him. Everybody has a backdash, but some characters have better backdashes, and sometimes that's because of like how they're built as well. Jack has like
Hamburger ain't stealing shit around here. This like the '90s commercials.
He can't really touch
He ain't
his feet.
stealing
Same thing
nothing.
with other big characters like Gigas and Kuma, so they're able to move a little quicker backwards, and sometimes it's harder to hit them, especially low, because of those stubby feet. So that with those characters, they can just use launchers like Jack's down forward 2. All three of those characters that I mentioned have something similar to Jack's down forward 2, which helps them in those situations.
Dang, yeah, so
Now,
Hamburglar
Anakin making a show of this exhibition. I didn't know who Hamburglar was. It Hamburglar I don't know. I didn't know who they were before this.
those
Definitely don't know who they are afterwards. He got them butters on.
Toe cap, dude.
Yeah, he got them butters on. Y'all better recognize.
Anakin's in-game grades as
Look
well.
at this.
Plus on everything.
Look at this.
Talk about
Look
it.
at this. Oh, caught him ducking. Jesus.
So he used the crouching.
Wow.
Hamburglar to duck.
You saw all that conditioning. He's now. This is now welcome to Atlanta Tekken. Hamburglar, welcome to Atlanta Tekken, the true dirty South. You're from Texas. You need to go a little bit further south than that.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who Hamburglar is, and clearly can whoop my behind because he's Fujin.
With your food.
Oh, here we go.
He missed the follow up. This is gonna be that was a very crucial.
Oh, nice,
but
nice,
he still touches it out with a
nice,
too,
nice.
You know, he's got a round
As
on
a
the
Texan,
board.
I feel that. This is Georgia versus Texas right now.
I like it.
But no, we're not gonna count out Hamburglar though, because Hamburglar
Now, is
showing
that
some
string missing
grit.
A consequence of Jack's weird feet.
Which string?
I can't remember the exact notation of it, but you know the one where Geese normally knocks you up against a wall at the end. It just the final hit missed, and I'm not used to seeing it miss.
I think it might have been because of Jack, or maybe the way
Look
he
at him!
fell
Look at
a
him!
little bit.
Look at him! Oh! The conditioning! Perk plus in this bitch.
Hamburglar was ready to interrupt. and-
Garnier Fructis in this bitch.
Parry. I know
Nice.
that's the one.
Nice,
You got
nice,
down 4-2, I'm gonna
nice,
parry.
and cost
That
Anakin
was so
50%
sick
of
to
his life.
fully finish the combo.
Okay.
Whip punish.
Okay.
Yeah, it was super
Okay,
strong.
good throw break.
Attack
We
up
break
against
throws
the
in
wall.
South. I don't break throws,
Life right now,
but
but-
technically we break
Okay.
throws.
Another parry again. I'm not sure about that option, but it's better than nothing. We get damage. That's what matters. All right, got 30 seconds, but Anakin has rage, and one launcher could really put them at even health. It's winding down too on the time.
One launcher, man.
Could see some of that blue stuff here in just a second.
Yeah, we
Okay,
need that blue stuff.
that's
It's a good
it.
way to
That's it with the duck! The duck! Jesus!
Stuff.
You wanted the blue stuff? You got some blue stuff. We got blue
Wow!
stuff all the time.
That blue Powerade came in.
You know,
Wow!
It's
Right,
quite
Megalith.
clear in
Megalith.
the
Yeah,
UK
man.
It's
Hamburglar's
like
shins
that,
got
like,
to be
knocking out
hurting,
like
dog.
situation.
Damn.
That was
How long?
that was
I mean-
picking
That was a
spot
set.
on
How long is this gonna
right?
go
I
on?
mean,
Like,
he
how-
was down quite a bit in the life lead, right? But he just kept slowly working Geese to the wall into the corner, kind of cutting off the space, chipping away at him until finally got nervous enough to just stand up and not react to the debug blue stuff. It's tough. It's tough, man.
Oh, I can't wait to see it again.
That was
Now, I
masterful
have
play.
to ask, Cuddlecore, earlier the combo route that didn't kill Anakin, would the other one have actually killed before the debug?
I think
Let's see if I can
it might have been
do
able
this
to,
here
and
and
maybe
then
maybe
pull this
add a
out
bit
here.
more like. Oh, this one, right?
There we go.
No, it's
We
a
finally
little
got
bit-
it fixed, I think.
Oh, maybe they'll show. Okay.
My Twitch
Let's
went
see.
all crazy. There we
There's
go.
so many
I'm back
combos.
in this thing.
We'll talk about it when we get to it. We'll talk about it when we get to it.
Okay,
It's fine.
perfect. Because I can definitely tell you. Okay, we got the parry.
Predictable.
I think a wall bounce might have been better right there. I know that's not the one you're talking about, but a wall bounce might have been better right there.
It was still half-life. Like, you're telling me he could have done more damage?
Yes, I know, crazy, right? But no, Geese can do even more than that.
Yeah.
And then you.
Facts.
How do I know?
It was
Because I
before
play
that
Geese
clip, and it wasn't on there, so I guess we'll never know.
Oh, that's okay. Well, that's the thing.
This
With
is first
Geese,
to five?
you have to kind of have a bit more execution to get like those further reaching wall carries.
Yeah, it
but,
definitely was Twitchception. I'm
the
not gonna
player
lie.
named Joe Crush, he's a Geese player, one of the best ones in NA, and you should see the combo routes he takes just to get somebody to the wall. You lose a whole life bar because of, it's the extra jabs, that it's part of the execution, and then you carry from there. But yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to. You want to get like max damage all the time with Geese because he's a character that can get a lot for that. And the parry, I like that Hamburglar started to use it. It's really important. I was hoping to see it. I think even doing a low parry from him, like that's
Definitely a low
one,
parry,
is
'cause
gonna be
Anakin been
very
tearing up them
important in this
kneecaps.
matchup.
You talked about the jabs and the combo of Geese. Like, that's a lot of the time what the players fall back into neutral as well, right? And that's why Anakin has just been
Look at
bullying
this.
him with these
Look
low
at
moves.
this.
And then he gets him to
He also has
dodge,
the
and then
range
launches him.
advantage.
Like, that is textbook conditioning.
Oh,
Or he
now
gets it with
forward
press, too.
one giving the floor break as well. I mean, in the limited time I played Jack when this game came out, that is like one of the most satisfying floor breaks to do.
Oh,
Elbow
7
drop.
golden letters.
No, he's used that back twice at the wall. That's that Jack, you know, the Jack special. And the back two charged. What I was talking about earlier, he's gonna start using it as pushback. Get on people
nice,
that duck. And
nice,
the down forward too.
nice,
Catching and
nice.
pressing again.
Nice.
I gotta point out too. That,
Nice.
right before this match started, in the character select, we saw that Anakin has a 100% win ratio on the stage.
Jesus.
out of over 100 games. Just saying.
So yeah, he knows his options with Jack on this stage, and
Wow.
some characters
Wow.
have like a strategic kind of advantage on Forgotten Realm.
Could we
Okay,
just
good
talk about the
sidesteps.
fact that he did empty jump low in Tekken?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. You're right.
He really did. In the corner, too. It was straight out of the 2D realm of fighting games.
I thought Geese was the 2D character here. What happened?
Oh, you know, Jack actually kind of plays the same game as Geese in terms of like that 2D movement kind of thing we talk about. The moving backwards.
Oh, nice parry.
Oh, parry. Yeah, it's coming in again. Okay, let's see if he can bring us downtown. That should
Oh,
be.
it looks
I'm
like it.
not gonna jinx this. Oh, okay. I didn't see how I didn't do that.
See? Oh! 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 The wall damage! Let's go!
And then the weird animation after. I love that. And it's
Let's go! You thought you was safe?
That was
You
like
thought you
almost
was
a super
smart?
clutch block.
Ducking
Just didn't
low?
have the
You didn't
head.
watch the wall behind you.
He needed
Damn.
a clutch low parry.
That
That's what he
true
needed,
Mooney,
clutch
dog.
low
You're
parry.
right.
Yo, we catching this pre-Evo
and those
beatdown
are
right now.
unfortunate situations.
They put
Blocked or
Anakin
not.
up
Yeah,
against
low parry of some
Hamburglar,
sort would have been
and
better than the block.
yeah,
But Anakin,
yeah.
knowing that situation,
Yeah,
he went
let's
for it.
watch these
Boost up,
replays.
but the
Let's
wall
watch
was
these
kicked in,
replays.
Dead. That's a strategy, and for some characters, it definitely, you know, they can kill with that.
In situations like that, right, the onus is on the opponent to make that one move, that low parry read. Like, that's harder to do than just doing your debug, right? If they don't do it, then they just die. Like, either way. So, yeah, it's definitely on Hamburglar to make that clutch read. And, I mean, that is extremely hard to do so.
But that's the thing about Tekken, right? Is that something you always see people say, especially those that, you know, and there's the empty jump yoga.
Empty jump low.
It's just that when people are learning Tekken, you know, a piece of advice I always hear my Tekken friends give others is, in Tekken, blocking is one option, but it's not the only option. Like in Tekken,
Look at this.
it's not
Protect
just
your
like,
neck!
You know, sometimes you can step, sometimes
Right
if
in
you
the back.
go parry like that.
Right
you
in the
can
back.
Do it. And it's like it's not just this idea of you must block, so you block. I just love the fact that there is that kind of explored nature of it, that we can have these conversations of, well, yeah, you could have blocked that, but you should have done something totally different. And it's like, yes.
That is Tekken. Ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen,
exactly.
that is
It's,
Tekken.
well,
Panther,
you
what's
took that
good,
right
what's
there, but
good,
if you
bro?
would've gone for this option, you would have had advantage at the wall.
Yeah, bro, we watching this like this pop-up FGC Arcade. I didn't even know this was happening today, dog. They got Anakin up against Hamburglar right now. And it's just Anakin eating Hamburglars right now. He just chomping on them Krabby Patties, dog. It's been
not just hey.
it's
And that's something I love about this game is the creativity with how we can approach problem solving versus tons of matchups specifically for our characters and our playstyles.
I'm gonna have to play some Tekken after this, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. God dang.
That's kind of a matter of.
God
I guess
dang.
I almost got what I wanted.
I'm gonna have to play some Tekken after this. I was gonna play some Guilty Gear, but I'm gonna have to play some Tekken after this. Look what is going on now. Oh, he was about to do him dirty.
Testing him with strings. He's just testing him with strings. Just like Super Kuma yesterday. You know when he did the ducking and the.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I remember.
Oh my god, Anakin, he's just having a good time now.
Anakin is just in the.
He's making sure we
How many rounds are they going? I think it's first to 5. I honestly think it has to be first to 5. It can't be no first to 10. We can't get Hamburglar getting 10-0'd in front of the world like this. Like, Anakin out here trolling, like, hard. Like, okay, Hamburglar showing some life. Okay, there's a short-lived
I'm
life.
not sure why that dropped.
Double.
Everyone, what's going on?
Yeah, he gets another shot at it, right? It has the wall as well. Trying to steal
Yeah.
some burgers, get some W's.
Oh,
Some.
he's going for the crouching low 3 times.
Well, yeah, I mean, like that's kind of like a
Look, y'all don't even realize how Anakin is moving to put this dude back in the corner, and now the pain begins. Oh, okay, fight your way out, bro. Thank God. That's right. That's right. Because Anakin was just walking around, literally. Oh God. While Rising 4. God, we slide. Wow. You ain't even a slide character. He had the slide punish ready. God, Anakin knows entirely too much about this game.
Particular move, why even stop doing it?
Yeah, for sure. Jackhammer now. Oh.
And the one. He's getting pushed to the wall again.
Oh!
Oh
You
my
were trying to do
goodness.
something like the last one? Okay, I'm just.
My man just ready to go home. Hamburglar's just like,
Dashed
dog, why
in,
they
got
put me
hit
up
by,
against Anakin?
Geese's overhead. All right, we're going to the wall. Didn't hit the wall. I do think Hamburger's missing some of that combo damage.
Okay, so here we go. Some stand up.
Off guard with a low.
And puts himself in the corner, though.
I see, you know, Anakin's thinking about a specific way to end this. And there you
got
go.
Into the pancake
I got
press.
I got for sure.
Bro, you had to know
GGs.
he was thinking of some special way to end the set. He
GGs.
had been showing off every move in Jack's arsenal. I was like, what haven't we seen yet? There you
He
go.
did the kicks until the that's a string where you can move away from or like block the low. Talking about testing an opponent all in the last game, and that was a straight 5-0. Just looking super comfortable. Like he's never taken a break from playing. The whip punishment even.
They was talking about
you
Anakin
know,
like this
his
man
spacing.
retired. Like he ain't down at 404 whooping up on people in his free time.
It's
Like,
about Anakin.
Yeah, because like we all talked about how specifically like he had been taking a break from competition, and so you think that somebody would be rusty because of that, but that was only competition that he took a break from. He's been streaming all these characters just like Ringe was talking about. Whatever character in the arsenal possibly you can stream, he's doing it, and you keep those fundamentals going.
Yeah, exactly right.
And they
He's
just
just
continue.
so polished still. It looks like he's, like you guys mentioned, that he's not rusty at all, and that's because despite taking a break from the tournament scene, right, he hasn't been taking a break from Tekken, and that's what's been kind of cool. What Super Akuma alluded to as well, right? He was like, I don't really like online tournaments like that, but that hasn't stopped him from being just engrossed in the Tekken community, right? Whether it be making content, running tournaments, commentating, playing, streaming. Like, these players are still just 24/7 Tekken, and you could see they're at the top of their game because of that.
yeah.
Oh, this was when we know
Hey,
he's having a good time.
He
right?
he was
When
just he
someone
was
gets that free
he was
flow,
having fun.
They become scarier than anyone. You
Full
know, that's where
charge.
Things totally change. Getting the unblockable as well.
I like the
is even
replays
threat, and
too.
it's-
The replays make a lot of
that was a
sense.
good
I have a
fun
lot.
game.
This is giving me a lot of confidence
He
in
just
Evo
showed
this
us
year.
everything that Geese had to offer right here. Oh, double fist to the
Oh,
sternum.
just
Geese.
nasty. Like, you know,
Literally
just
sat
in such
down.
a stylish fashion. You know, just
Nah, bro. Yeah.
I expected
Panther, you
that
correct.
from
In that
Anakin.
true moon,
I
he
expected
play
that,
a
and,
lot
you
of other
know,
games.
I was definitely that was
that
so
man's just good at
sweet.
fighting
I'm so
games in
happy
general.
I got to see some Jack gameplay, especially from a character we don't see often anymore, but still showing why Jack is one of the best. And like Anakin said in the interview, Jack has gotten a few buffs. So I don't remember all the buffs, but they were good for the characters. So, you know, it just makes the character stronger, it makes the player stronger. And before we get into our next match, I actually want to let everyone know about some special content that's on the way from Bandai Namco. It is the Dev Diary. So check out Bandai Namco Entertainment's Developer Insight Series, Dev Diary.
Chat, how we feeling about this Dev Diary?
Sobieska video on the BNE Esports
I just found out
YouTube
replays
channel,
are built
and
into
that's coming
OBS. Does
June
that work for
30th.
Streamlabs as well? Hold up, how we do that?
So that's just
Megalith, how we
some
do that?
new
I'm trying to get
content
some
the way.
replays on the
We get some
stream.
insight from the devs talking about how new characters made, what process they go through, and you know, it just gives more clarity to the community. I love that kind of stuff where devs want to talk with us and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, we made this character. See you guys next year. And, no,
I don't know.
it's cool to
YouTube.
see their insight on
Facts
why. And
though.
I think Lydia
The-
is a really
the
cool looking
YouTube
character,
unit-
so I'm
YouTube
really
you.
excited to check that out. So our next match actually will be Anakin versus Sensonic, and I
Oh,
know
they
who
just-
this
they
is.
just-
So that's gonna be very interesting.
Okay, let's see what this next
Because
one's gonna be about. They
he
just
usually
put
does
Anakin
the
through the
Deets.
gauntlet.
Give us the deets.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
usually
tell
plays.
us.
He usually plays Claudio, but I don't know if he's been rocking Lars lately. I know he used to have an Elisa, so I think he's kind of changed up a little bit. He was actually second place for that qualifier for East. So first was Ocean Mist, then it was Sensonic. So
It seems like we're having too many technical difficulties with Ocean Mist. That's why we're going
Yeah.
to Sensonic as well, right? Yeah.
Unfortunate, obviously, shouts for getting as far as he was able to. It'd be great to see him, but unfortunately, the way it works, and I think this is just online or offline, if there are tech issues that prevent a certain thing, kind of just have to roll with the punches, and we'll do what we can. So shouts to production very much for that, and I think we'll be jumping into this match soon as.
yep, but we're actually gonna go to a break first so that the players
Alright,
can get ready.
break
So
time.
we'll be back soon.
Break time, break time. Not sure for that. Yeah, you know, slobs is cool for some things, guys, but just not cool for everything else. You know, starting to learn that little by little. But speaking of Tekken, man, I done got excited to try to learn me some Tekken. You know, I need to. Now we're gonna go for some excellent play, all the way to some very basic play. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go from some excellent play to some very basic play. So I apologize in advance, y'all. I actually should just switch this from just chatting to go ahead and switch this to Tekken, because, hey, how many of y'all trying to get a lobby after this? You know, just let me know. Right now we just chit-chatting. What y'all think so far, man? Real talk, I want to hear from the chat. What y'all think so far about this PlayStation pre-Evo Primer FGC Arcade Evo Edition event? Cap, definitely want to hear from you, because I honestly think this is a dope-ass idea. I was pleasantly surprised by this. I love the graphics so far, the setup. I like how they have the commentators. I always, you know, I really feel like this is a really good event. They just put Anakin through his paces today. You know.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Where's my, here we go. Armor King. And I'll just practice against regular King, because why not? Oh, they do have the actual, huh.
King.
Turning out pretty well so far, Megalith says. Okay. I heard about this weeks ago. Glad to see it's turning out good. Hey, man. Yeah, man. This actually came the production quality. Very nice. I like the graphics. I like the flow of show, even though they're having some technical difficulties. But as we know, who doesn't have technical difficulties in running online events? So, yeah, glad to see that everything's turning out pretty well, man. We got about 23 seconds on the clock. Just gonna practice some Weibo while I talk to you guys for a little bit here. But what do y'all think about this next matchup? Is anybody familiar with Anakin's opponent? I actually did not get to see that tournament, but placing that high on this tournament, they got to be good, right? He's pretty dope. Okay, if you know something about him, tell me a little something about him. Okay, and we are back. Hold up, we are back. Let me turn this back up.
Thank you so much for the patience to you all at home. We are just trying to get some more technical difficulties sorted out. So Anakin and Ocean Mist are testing their connection again, doing a button check, and if that doesn't work, we're actually going to have Anakin's opponent be Sensonic, who is the second placer in the qualifier, the East qualifier for Tekken. So if that match between Ocean Mist doesn't work, we're gonna go to Sensonic, who is a Claudio, Lars, and Elisa player.
Sensonic is crazy but good.
Quite some time.
Crazy but good. This is
good
gonna be dope.
placements as
It's
well.
gonna be dope.
So looking forward to that. I know more for the Claudio, but you know.
He has a pretty nice
any
Claudio,
reverse
but I don't
characters
think
could
he's
be
better
used
than
in this
Anakin, though.
matchup today.
Okay.
How is Claudio nowadays? Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
No,
I was
I'm actually,
wondering.
it's a similar question, but I'm going to ask about Lars. We'll do yours first.
There you go.
So how is Claudio these days? Let me check that. Let me call up my training partner. Nah, he's great. You know, yeah, I mean, Shadow, uses
right?
Claudio.
Yeah.
And one of the best like Claudio players ever, and #1 Claudio in North America. You know, watching him play the character after they've given him certain buffs, like back 3-3, down back 4-3, giving him more offensive options, making his toolkit more diverse, really made the character way better in like longer sets and just tournament play. So I think Claudio is B+, A-, but tiers don't always matter with tons of things. Strong character, viable at any level, especially high level. He has options to stop you from doing certain things, especially stepping. No, stepping a lot, because he has back one. It's a homing move. It catches you stepping. If you're airborne, you're gonna get tailspin, you're gonna get comboed. Back 3-3 catches opponents who like to press a lot. So if you press on the second part of that string, you're
I'm learning a lot here.
So he has ways
Sensei
to keep you in
Cuddlecore
check
on the
now.
mic.
It's to assert more dominance with the character now, instead of kind of asserting dominance in some places, and then, okay, well, I did a couple pokes, that's fine. He has more things that can protect him. So he has defensive and more offensive options now. So he's really good, I think. And Starburst, of course.
That sounds scary, like a more stabilized Claudio. Because before, right, like Claudio was very like, once he got the momentum going, then like if he made the right reads, then the round was just over, right? Like he was just gonna overwhelm you. But if he can like fall back and have some more insurance type options to cover like the different things that the opponent can do, that sounds like very dangerous for Claudio to have.
It is. The mid options, especially that back 3, it's just the knee. It's just the knee. It's just a knee, you know. And it's hard to step. So if you think your opponent is ducking a lot, just back 3. Just back 3 the whole time. And it's so good. It was such a good addition to the character. He needed it. So yeah, Claudio, even stronger than before.
Now, I mean, I guess on that note, we're talking about other characters to get picked. Lars is one of those characters that I genuinely like forget is in the game sometimes, because you just don't see him. He's such an interesting character to watch when you finally see a specialist, but is he like statistically the least picked competitively? Because I genuinely cannot recall the last time I really saw this character thrive in a competitive setting. Is he just kind of... What is the deal with the character, I suppose? And why isn't he picked as often as maybe other people would like to see him?
Yeah, let's definitely talk about that. So, Lars used to have a lot more just options, and movement was a really big deal. So we talk about Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2. He was really strong, especially in Tag 2. And his movement was really, really good, but it was also because the movement in general in Tag 2, everybody could move like amazingly well. So to Tekken 7, the movement is a little toned down now. Like, it's not as good, but it's still good. So movement's kind of toned down. And then we have the fact that, like, I honestly think Lars benefited a lot from the bound system. And we don't have that anymore. We have tailspin. And they actually just gave him a long-range tailspin. So...
And we're going to be either seeing the Lars or the Claudio, right? Because it looks
like Sonic going up. Yo, Datru Mooney, how's the moving process going?
Unfortunately,
slow
technical
and painful
to continue with the
very
match schedule.
Slow
But luckily for us, since Sonic,
moving.
who was
I
available
don't recommend
in second
it
place
unless you have to.
The second place result is here and ready.
But yeah,
to play.
man, I'm throwing out old stuff and packing up boxes and organizing things and just looking for new apartments. It's
he definitely does.
It's a very interesting experience. But I mean, it's going though. Appreciate you for asking.
You know, and he's from Mississippi. Yet again, talking about that Southern Tekken.
Hey,
you know,
that Southern Tekken.
He's definitely a good player, and he has 3 characters who are all super strong. You know, Claudio really good. Elisa, you know, enough said. We already know she's just phenomenal. Biased, but and then we also have Lars, who got.
I see. Bringing up that Elisa. Sonic's been around since Tag 2, and he has a very pesky Elisa according to Arctic Panther.
So he can go from wall to wall now, no problem at all.
Okay.
Like. So it's one of the biggest changes to him. I think it bumped him up a little bit, actually, and I think Lars is a big problem. I believe he has 2 rage drives as well, and so you're kind of having to guess on all this offense and stuff like that, since Sonic has 3 characters to choose from. So I'm really excited, actually, to see what character he'll go with first. Will it be Elisa, possibly because of the classic matchup and how she can shut down Jack? Will it be Claudio because of the range game? Or will it be Lars, who could just smother Anakin with offense up close? So yeah, let's check it out. Let's see how this match is gonna go. I really think it's Lisa though.
Now, you were talking a lot about specifically Lars. I remember there was one patch in Tekken 7 where he got finally buffed or something like that, and everybody was talking about him at that point. Like, I think that was like the one part. And then it stopped being nearly as much. Is that the same patch where he got like the tailspin buff, or?
Oh, 2 completely different patches, but
Okay.
I think it was like some sort of weird bug. It was like I think it was like a 13 frame like punish he got from something. I forgot, but
okay,
it was kind of like a bug, and they're like, oh, you know, Now we gotta wait for Bandai Namco to patch that because we know that it's not gonna be in there for long, and it wasn't. But now Lars, I think, is looking real good, sitting pretty with great tail spin, which means he gets you wall to wall, and then you know he can do his offense from there because he's got you
so we
there
go
now.
see this Claudio.
So I think
All
it
right.
really helped him. But we've got Claudio now actually instead.
God,
So you're
Anakin's
talking about
great.
the-
It's just,
Yeah,
it's
still
just
all
S+.
S+.
I can't take my eyes off it. I'm sorry.
Love it. It's just gold.
The valedictorian.
Right. How do you get perfect grades? How do you get the high GPA?
On the Kit
I need
Kat
to know.
account, I remember that account. The throwback. Yeah, we're gonna see a
we
lot
get
of
that-
back one.
We get that new Jungle Outpost music from like the varied version of the stage. I'm here for it.
Sounds good, right? Oh God, I'm getting the throwback.
Look at Ketchup knowing his stuff, man. Like,
I caught him in the middle of the string.
Yeah.
and I remember
And that-
people
and that
telling me
down
that
back
Ketchup wasn't
4-3 that
the one
Sensonic
to
is
get. I'm not
using
gonna call him
to kinda
out, but
open
you
up
know,
Anakin without
I'm calling him
overextending
out.
too much.
Should have just paid for the man's
This is
flight.
definitely going to be a range game, like I said earlier. It's yeah, Claudio can definitely keep Jack in check, but Jack's got a lot of good tools to kind of keep Claudio at bay.
Okay.
And he does the mid into the Starbucks.
Not the
Or, once
Starbucks.
again,
Let's
has
go
it.
for the commentary.
And the blue stuff, I mean, all right.
He looks pretty ready on this Claudio, at least in the first round. But of course, oh,
And the
the
low
You want to talk about ready?
Yo, Cuddle's holding it down, and I'm here for it.
Oh, close, but the
Like,
drop.
the fellas could just shut up, man. Let's just let her talk.
Yeah.
We might see a couple of does in this match. And the forward three.
Oh,
Dude,
again.
Duck.
Yeah, I
That was
mean,
a
the
hard
very
read.
first round, Sensonic had been going to that like multiple times in a
Look-
row.
look at
It had
the
been blocked
stage
a couple
awareness
times, so it hadn't really been
from
such a strong
Anakin, being able to
factor,
get
but
that
I think
side
Anakin
wall.
recognized like how much he likes the move.
Look how he's just
Oh.
waiting now. He said, come in on me. I got a forward, I got a palm for you. He said, nah, let's go.
I'm sorry, he dumped him in the face so quick with the quickness.
I know. Wasn't that dumb kind of? Okay, we're gonna talk about moves in the game that just make you feel like you just don't want to do anything. Forward two,
Yeah.
on counter hit specifically.
And it was so violent because he had not been moving. He was just standing there, and then the first thing he did was the forward two and just duffed him.
I like how you said violent. That's actually the best word to describe forward two. See that back three I was talking about. That Nia's playing like it's coming into play a lot right now in these last couple of seconds, and the break on the two throw, which you can be launched if you don't break it.
I was just gonna say, it makes sense since Sonic was going to that back three after getting ducked on the running Superman punch, right? But still, Anakin finds the launcher as he's
Sonic over here playing Roy Mustang.
Forward three. Yeah, can't test that on Anakin. He's gonna know. He's gonna duck it. But it is
Full
great on
ender as
counter hit
well.
though.
Ending things on the wall with Jack.
Like, how do
Just
you
feels
fight
so
someone who's
good.
this psychic, yo? Like, he knows what you're gonna do before you're gonna do it. Dang!
Forward two.
All golden letters, seven
Yet
golden letters,
again.
3 golden grades.
Duck.
The man's rank
why
is
is Jack so
red.
weird?
Like, oh, God.
He's super awkward.
Sheesh,
but God,
indeed.
he's good. Like, the character is just simple but effective. And he's just and all that. And I'm just like so brutal. Me unga me bunga. That's what like Jack is in that ending. Like, but simple, but in the right hands, just really good. And Anakin, his diversity of moves even. He won't always go for the same thing twice.
Yeah, he is like super good at like preying upon expectations and staying one step ahead, right? Like often he'll present an opportunity, see you get hit by it, and then he'll adjust to you adjusting before you even get to counter that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man's
exactly.
playing that. That
I
was crazy is, yo, fun Megalith. Fun fact about Anakin. And I don't know if this is still true, but I keep hearing this. He doesn't study frames.
To the down back one.
He's like him, Chop. Who else doesn't study frames? Anakin is playing by like experience and instinct and know-how and knowledge, and us nerds are out here looking at numbers and frames with our lab coats on and losing.
All of the options for this character to the point where he can
That I believe it was a forward three that he ducked as well. Just so many different, like, even on the string, the forward three, just very present. But it's also like once he gets you to the wall, he's like, I don't have to go for the same option twice because I have so many wall options versus you. As Jack, like you have down forward one. He did that crouching throw on Hamburglar. Like there's so many
He was
options,
styling on Hamburglar, y'all. Y'all got to go back and watch that
That's
set
something
if you haven't seen it
mentioned, that
already.
once
He
Jack
was.
gets to the wall, like it just feels so bad, no matter what option he picks. It's
I don't
just
know.
like, bro, what am I supposed to do here?
Looks like a lot of fun as the aggressor, and I actually really want to.
It looks like a lot of fun as the
One
aggressor.
round.
Yes,
One round
Anakin's
is
having a
all
lot
it
of
took
fun
for
right
Anakin
now.
To completely kind of figure out, right, what do
It's
I do?
fun watching
And then
y'all.
it was 3 straight. Adaptability in this game, that lightning fast, when he didn't go into today expecting to have to fight Claudio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was not part of the plan. And now the last minute opponent swap, that 1 round is all he needed. Like that's why he's such a
Oh,
look at
oh
the-
god. Oh god.
Look at that
Oh
drift.
my.
Oh god.
Is that
He said you want to go anime on me?
We gotta add the,
That's
the
cool.
adaptability S+ grade as well for Anakin, right? And along with the rest of the grades.
Drip
Gold
S+.
and silver.
Yeah.
That back 3-3 that just happened is what I was talking about. If you press on it, you get launched. And that's what happened. Now Anakin's like, okay, now I need to. Oh, and the whip punish on the
That was so
second part of the
quick.
string. He said, nah.
You would say robotic.
Right, right.
Oh,
Get out. Mute his mic.
No. Keep that guy in. Keep that guy in.
beautiful awareness. Let's see if he can take Anakin a little closer to the wall. And a shoulder.
Nice,
I like that option.
nice.
I like that. I think it was a nice option. Kind of felt like Anakin was gonna do a follow-up move or come in with something. Shoulder kind of crushes, has like a weird profile, kind of. So that was a good option.
I'm so intimidated by this armor. Oh no, more so by that launcher though.
And the whip punish again. I really do feel that since Sonic should be playing. Yeah, that's the string.
Is this one of them Dez outfits that Dez would pick when he played
Show me
Jack
you
Panther?
got some knowledge in your belt.
Yeah, Claudio can definitely play close versus Jack, and Jack can have a really
It's
hard time with that kind of
it's
pressure up
definitely
close.
giving me
He
Reinhardt
wants you further
feels,
away
you
from him,
know?
That's the whole thing. So if you can stay close, you want that. And he hit on the guts.
Oh no.
Okay, all right, send Sonic. All right, let's go, baby.
Well, sick.
For 1+2 is the guts is a really good move. It catches people dashing in a lot, and the range can be very deceptive.
Oh, he tried to go for that
Oh,
whip
we
punish.
got
That's
the
all.
string you were talking about again. If you try to press, you get launched.
Man, I love back 3-3.
It really sucks trying to whiff punish a string and getting hit by the string and trying to whiff punish too. I mean, that's just.
Facts.
Oh, up against the wall.
We got another dub. Okay, but now Anakin's got him at the wall. Did you see that small adjustment in positioning just to get off the wall? And now since Sonic is at the wall, do you see that?
Super
not
smart
smart.
and absolutely required because now it's a good position, but now can't figure out how to get him to stand up.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna chill. Okay, they're both playing really patient now, super timid. 19 seconds left.
No big whiff. Okay.
Oh! Yo, did you see Anakin go into full focus Predator
Let's
mode?
do it. Let's go.
Anakin's like, I want to come out here with all 5 O's. I can't lose not
When
one.
the blue stuff is available. Good low
Yeah.
parry though.
Yeah, since Sonic has been really on point with that. Oh, the drop though.
Yeah, heartbreaking job. Completely momentum switch.
That was me.
Wow, did you guys look at all this resetting? Get out of here. We duck those. We duck those.
The ducks are so nasty.
Now it's
Drop with the
2-2.
combo, but still made it work, I guess. Right?
Yo,
That's a
Anakin out here in the
scramble right there. I
Pacific
don't know.
Rim robot, like.
It's definitely a scramble.
And what felt like a game that Sonic was actually in control in has already just seemed to go right back in Anakin's court. Like
Ooh,
it's
Yeah,
wild
good
how
bait.
he adjusts.
We have
Yeah, he
actually seen a
definitely adjusted.
surprising lack of Claudio hop kicks.
You haven't seen
Yeah.
him that much at all. You're right. And those are kind of the down forward 2 on the attempt on the down back 3. And you would Ketchup, you made a really good point. The hop kick, you would see it a lot by now. I'm gonna be 100 with you. You'd see it a lot because of that
Yeah,
down
his hop
back
kick
1.
is one of the best.
Exactly. Wow, they are kind of and he didn't
Oh,
break
no
it.
break.
Oh, it's hot.
Wow, the run under side switch? Is this just a clinic?
That's my fault. But no.
This may not be Virtua Fighter, but I can still see a 10-foot toss when I see one.
God dang, I'm gonna be bunga no for real dojutsu, dog.
That second game looked a lot closer. But like what was mentioned earlier, like the moment said Sonic had some footing, Anakin's like, oh no, I got it. I'm adjusting. I see what you're doing.
Right, this man said, just for the entertainment purpose.
Start to adapt. And
Want to thrill the people. You know, get their hearts pumping before I just rip it out of them.
To keep adjusting it against Anakin, right? With so much Tekken Legacy experience, with so much tournament experience playing against high-level people, I mean, he's just accustomed to the way people adjust, the way people think at fighting games at high level, and you can see how difficult it is to beat him because of that.
yeah, exactly. And that's really what happened. Even when Sonic got some momentum, was able to get some launchers, was up 2 rounds. He started to kind of lose that confidence, and I think it started to happen right here, actually, where Anakin placed him at the wall.
This is where that
repositioned
confidence
himself,
was
did the
lost.
debug.
He
I
said he
truly
almost
think
had
he
it.
lost
That's
some of
called
that
taking,
momentum.
snatching the
And
food
with
out of
Anakin
somebody's
ducking
plate. If y'all ain't
strings,
familiar with that
it
concept,
kinda-
you had
he
the
pressed on
spoon
the
right
guy with
here and somebody
1-1.
smacked it off you.
It kind of just, yeah, I think he lost all his momentum. He wasn't able to adjust as quickly as Anakin was to him.
It was quite like a snowball of downhill effects, all starting at that blue debug, as you mentioned, right? You get hit by the blue debug when you have the life lead, and it's like a big load that costs you the round, starts to feel bad, and then Anakin next round just ducks every single high you do and launches you. Like, it's very hard to bounce back from 2 rounds like that. You can see Anakin with all that momentum was able to seal it. Now we got a little bit of a break, right? You had a game to kind of go back and reset to try to get that composure, but we'll see. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, exactly. Like, with the change in stage, there is a break to be had, and you can kind of just take some time to think about how you want to approach next.
Or
personally
forget
feel
your past mistakes. Sometimes people need
if
to let
he's
it go.
trying to stick with Claudio for this matchup, you need to be playing a lot closer, because Anakin is kind of outranging him. He's playing the range game way better than him in this situation. And like, he's even ducking his strings. Like, I think he has to keep his toolkit, how he's approaching him, more condensed, more compact.
What is
to
this
force
Claudio?
Anakin to
What is this
press, you know?
BDSM
There's the
Claudio?
That's what
I've never even seen
There you go.
this
You're
outfit.
right.
My man got the straps on.
Every like Claudio back in the day was just hop kicking left and right when the game launched. So I was waiting to see it.
Duh, let's go.
Catch him with the
The
dash.
way Anakin delayed his get-up kick, that's something like that I feel like I've seen certain players do, especially like some old school players. They delay how they do their get-up kick so that it still catches you as you're coming in on them. And so that's what he did. That's how he won that round.
Plus frames. Oh, nice hop kick.
There it is again.
Here we go.
Man, catch up, you spoke into existence.
I mean, you
We
know,
was trying to summon a
I
hop
see
kick for like
Claudio,
several
I
rounds
wait.
though. I'm not gonna lie.
He said, I want hop.
I just want to hear him yell, "Da!"
Want to do a quick set and when they go to break? Yeah, dog.
With the one
Yeah, man. You still gotta show me some Armor King no jutsus,
That hop
Panther.
kick, which gives,
I think I've learned some
Jack a
basics
follow-up
enough. Y'all,
as
you need
well
to teach me some
afterwards.
tech.
That's a really good punish for that.
Yeah, isn't Claudio's hop kick like different in terms of punishing than every other hop kick in the game? Like, it's much more difficult.
I'm actually not sure. It's not really that hard to punish if you have a character who has a longer range punish. But for characters who have like shorter range punishes, it is a little hard depending on the range. But it's
Because I just remember everybody using it. So like, I was just like, well, maybe it's got like very difficult to punish, but I guess not.
No, it's got more range. Its range is really good. That's the thing. It's the range that's really good on the hop kick. And yeah, the range is really good. Some people's hop kicks, like for example, yesterday when we talked about Fang's hop kick, that hop kick has no range at all. But Claudio's is notorious for having.
Why she come after
tons of
Fang
range.
like
That's
that?
why
Fang
you
Way
can
Nation, y'all
punish
finna get her.
from like max range, like not max, but like maybe range 2, range 1, and crushing things like down back 1. Yeah, this right here, that's the strats. The
You
delayed
just don't
get up.
expect it to kill her, though. You don't expect it to kill at all, and then just like that.
Yo, who's the
I saw him bounce
replay
to the wall,
person
and I was
though?
like, oh no, the delayed shoulder is actually gonna kill.
The replay person is on point
It's
today.
crazy.
I thought you were gonna get it to play again, but that's not the case.
Yeah, yet again what we were talking about, like, oh, and then the follow-up, like I said, the down punch that you get after doing 1-1 on that hop kick punish, you get all of that.
Yeah, and then at the wall again, Anakin, we talked about switching up his options. And even then, right, when he kind of, the option gets bypassed, he's just like, I'll assert my dominance, just shoulder right back in. I got enough life to spare here. You haven't been showing me that the defense of the wall is enough for me to kind of hesitate on my decisions, and he just goes right back in.
Yeah, exactly, and that's really what was going on. I haven't seen him do that other shoulder at all. And then he just starts using it. Like, he's diversifying what he's using offensively, especially at the wall. And that's what's making his opponent second guess everything. But also, since Sonic, I think the Elisa switch might need to come in.
Yeah,
She
we've been
can
talking
do
about
a
the
lot more
Elisa.
closer.
Yeah. I want to see what this
Chainsaws really
pesky and
just
annoying
shred
Elisa's like.
Jack apart. No pun intended on the chainsaw.
See who's the better robot. You know?
She's really good at that. So I think the switch could be okay. Let's see though.
That Mishima tech,
Not sure.
or that
I think the
Dr.
switches happen
Bosco
now,
tech.
too, right? Since
You know what I
game
mean?
one, give yourself a little bit of leeway.
Battle
so if you
Angel
do drop a
Elisa,
game,
bring
you
her
can go
out.
Back to Claudio if it's just a complete disaster. So
These
I do
Pacific
think the
Rim
character switch is most likely to
ass
happen now.
robots is running amok.
Yeah, I call it the classic matchup because, you know, robos and also the range game, but she can play it so well. If Jack whiffs just once, you think his down forward 2 is good? Her whiff punishment is just as good as his, in my opinion. Her ability to sidestep him is really important as well.
I want more Cuddlecore
Chainsaws
commentary.
lock
Chat, how do
you
y'all
in.
feel
Chainsaws
about
that
that?
will,
I
like
want more of
mentioned,
this.
But the chainsaws lock you. Like, they lock you in. So if he can't step, she can just play the chainsaw game on him. She can even fly at him with chainsaws because he can't step. It's literally, it follows him. It's specifically to that matchup, but I think it's more in her favor because of that, because she's able to lock him down in multiple ways offensively.
Yeah,
you
it
said it
seems-
was.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask because you said it's specific to that matchup. Is that because of the poor step from Jack, or is that because of the good tracking from Elisa?
Both.
Oh, okay.
It's because of both.
It's just all around bad for Jack. Got it.
Yeah, like, I think the matchup is okay, but I think there are multiple situations where she excels more than him. Her back 4-4 is a whiff punisher, so it's kind of, if he whiffs just even a little bit outside of her range, she can just launch him and bring him to the wall, and because he's a big body, you get more damage. Like, you get 2 jabs and a finisher, and there's tons of other characters who do even more damage because he's a big body. So yeah, that's actually pretty crucial to the matchup, knowing how to punish, or like how to get more damage off of a big body, like Jack or Gigas or Kuma, because you don't want to lose any damage on them because they do a lot of damage themselves.
Yeah. Want to give them as little chances to respond as possible.
Yeah, she has a natural feel for being on the mic.
specifically,
Absolutely.
about, like, the
I mean,
Jack and
her
Elisa
cadence,
matchup, as you
the
mentioned,
fact that
you
she's the
talked
only one
about
who
how
hasn't
you played
like
it a
stepped
bunch
over
yourself
anyone
on
else
matches.
when they're talking, something I fuck up on a lot. It's very good and
Hello?
incredibly knowledgeable on the mic.
Yeah, can you say that one more time?
Oh yeah,
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
you've played like Jack and Elisa yourself a lot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, right, yeah, okay. I was like, my mic cut out. What happened? I was scared that my internet.
And the
died.
kawaii
Wait,
factor,
wait,
guys.
wait,
Let's just you also have to factor in the kawaii factor, right?
Yeah, the headphones tripped for a second.
all the
It's all good.
commentators here are great, though. Not
So,
gonna lie. No
considering
shade to
that,
anyone.
and you mentioned that Elisa just kind of has a back 4-4, right? That's what I was gonna get at, the launch punisher. Is that specifically good against the things that Jack likes to do, or is that just in general like her go-to launcher?
Both.
Both?
Yeah,
Okay.
again, I'm sorry I keep on saying both, but it's just so true because back 4-4 really.
Yeah, Panther.
It, like,
I
shuts down so
remember
many things that he has.
during
If
the
you rush one down, back
the
one,
E-League team
just
tournament, they had that
back
whole
4-4
like
him.
segment on
If
her,
she's-
and it was
she
just
can
like I was
sidestep
I was
a lot
cheering
of
for
his
Team
moves,
Cuddlecore.
so
I was such a
she can
Cuddlecore
just
fan
launch
that
a
day.
hot kick,
Like
the
it was
punish,
ridiculous, and
like, getting
to know that
punished
she
for doing the hot
plays
kick is not that
fighting
bad
game needs
versus
more
Jack.
puppets. Look, they coming, man. I got everything packed up. As soon as I move
Yeah,
to the new
it's-
spot, then we
it's just the
gonna
fact
bring
that
that
she's
back
more
out. But
mobile than him.
the fact that she was battling
Playing a
anxiety
robo game
while
at
playing
times
fighting
with
games
Jack.
at that level, it's already a game not for people who have anxiety. I can tell you that much right now. As a person who has anxiety, it's not good. You know,
That's,
overcoming
yeah,
that,
so
that's
the match, so
hella
Anakin is up
inspirational.
Another game, so it's now 4-0 on Anakin's side.
Gotcha. Okay. So we should. I'm going to assume the way he probably kept Claudio. I'm assuming. I kind of just, you know, if he rocked him for 3 games, I'm just gonna assume he's just gonna rock him the whole way. I truly feel that with these kinds of matchups, he's giving Anakin too much respect and too much room.
Okay.
Yeah, Jack plays a range game really well, and Claudio, he's way more mobile than Jack. So you can stay close, you can do back 3. Jack can't step anything, so you can just not spam it, but just spam it. No, spam it.
She's like, no, spam that
He can't
shit.
do anything. He can't do anything. Like he can't move against those kinds of players. And because Anakin is literally always generating this space between him and his opponent, you don't want them to breathe because they don't want to be near you. You want to stay close to them. And I think.
All right,
that's
Coach
where
Cuddle.
since
All right, Coach Cuddle. Stay close.
And just that whole thing with like.
I'm gonna start clapping at y'all when I'm coaching. Start
Everyone's
sidestepping
You're
left.
showing Anakin too much respect, right? That's something that players
That's that
of certain
D-weave shit.
caliber just they get from players, right? A lot of the time, and that's something you kind of have to train yourself out of, right? When you're playing against somebody like that, it's like you gotta look at them as just another human, just another
It's
player.
powerful energy, Ringe. It's powerful energy these players emit.
It really is, right? And it's so tough to look at them like they're just somebody that's random, right? Like you gotta treat them like a Johnny Donuts. It's mad hard to do that. And you know, yeah, Deb talked about the same thing actually after the TSB 2v2 tournament. She was like,
"Hey,
bro,
Macho,
so many people were respecting me
over here
way
in Scrub
too
City
much."
to you, bro.
And it's
Good
just
luck in that tournament,
intimidating
dog.
factor, right, of like being this top level player.
Yeah, they assume like, oh well, they're gonna know everything I'm gonna do. No, they're like anybody else. You can condition them. You can find their weaknesses just like anybody else. But sometimes you have to be a little smarter with how you go about, you know, approaching them. But don't over respect people. That I don't believe in that when you're competing.
And we got the
Lazarus
too.
Not only that, but the extremely low percentage of the Kinder Gym.
Oh,
Like nobody like really picks this stage a lot, but I kind of like it.
at the wall. Anakin's gonna like whatever stage that lets him carry it to the wall. That's for sure.
Yo, Anakin has a 0% win rate on this stage. I don't think he's actually played on it before on his account.
That's facts, though. Oh my God! Wow, caught him with that fast parry, run, run on that Perry Allen shit. Let's go.
It's 14. I believe it's -14 now.
Okay.
So.
But easier.
Oh no, whip punish.
Yeah, easier launch punishes for certain characters, right? On the -14.
Yep, like Elisa and Lars.
Okay.
Anybody with a 14 frame.
Okay, Lars now returning with the parry of his own. I see it.
Yeah, he's got to keep him at the wall. He's letting him off the wall too much. Back one with Lars will keep him there. Oh,
Okay,
that
low,
2-2
low,
series.
low.
Jab into potential mid and low.
Oh, the awareness of the range.
Calm down. Penalty points.
Anakin's just making a statement.
He's like, look. All right, to the wall. Huh.
Oh no.
That's a launch. Oh, you know, that was messed up. It's the
Anakin
legs.
knows.
I feel
It's
like
the
your
legs.
heart just stopped the second you saw that cut away. You're like, no.
I did though because it's the stubby legs.
It's the stubby legs.
That's why I didn't reach.
Oh, this still remains to be a set point for Anakin. What a dominant day that he's had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
Punish on the
Yeah.
floor too.
You had specifically talked about the amount of respect that people have been giving Anakin, and it's allowed him to, like, I already know that Jack's backdash is really strong, but it's allowed him to backdash as much as he is, which is then starting to get them to be antsy, and then he whiff punishes on the launch almost every single time.
Exactly. They give him a bit too much space, so it gives him the space to kind of bait them into doing something. Then he whip punishes him, which has been the
Oh,
okay.
nice
Ooh,
jump.
setups.
Okay,
Yeah.
the setups. The setups. I like it.
I remember watching
I like
these characters
it.
so much because in Oregon we actually have a set of twins that play Tekken, and one of them was playing Lars before he got the buffs, right? And he was winning the tournaments like a lot.
Before it was cool.
You were just good with Lars, you know, because Lars has good stuff, but in the right hands, you know, is when he's scary. So that's awesome. I love that.
Okay,
Yo,
speaking
hang
of the
on.
right hands, though,
Okay,
that's what I'm
okay.
saying. Look, the setups again.
Third launcher. Oh,
He believes.
Since Sonic, oh.
please.
Now we've got a match. Now
Yeah.
let's get some more
Let's go
Tekken
on
in
the
here.
board. Let's go. Let me make this comeback real quick.
Points on the
He
board.
called PlayStation up and he was like, put one on the board for me. Put one up there.
Hey,
Talking about.
PlayStation, put one up. Okay, let me just make this 4-game comeback now. Curious.
Ooh. Right,
So he's
right.
locked in with Lars. He's completely
Yes.
locked in. But that was a very just strong, like, round for him.
Yeah, it seems
Damn.
like
Y'all ain't saying
Lars
nothing about
is down to
Sonic's
try
Lars,
to
and
get
I heard
in,
about the Elisa, I heard about
Anakin's face and
Claudio.
not let him do anything, right? Which is very good.
All
We
the
talked
power
about
of anime.
If you're gonna play that play style, you can respect your opponent, right? If you try to play a character like this with respect, that's not gonna go well. So I actually like the fact that this character archetype kind of lends itself to not respecting him as much as he once did, which we identified as a problem for him before.
And that shoulder, so nasty. But yeah, since Sonic, definitely, I felt he was, well, even with Lars, like the way he is, like you said, this archetype of character, he's able to dash in and move more. He's super fluid. He's always coming in on you, like he's gliding in on you. Kind of like Lily. But yeah, he's always dashing with a dynamic entry, silent entry, all that kind of stuff. Like what he's doing right there.
Yeah, so fast. And a couple of clutch low parries that came out as well that really got him out of tough situations, like knockdowns at the wall against Anakin. So those were real big defensive moves that he made.
And even like that, and then, okay, the back turn launchers that he's been doing, those were so nice.
Very nice. I was about to say, I wonder if they're going to talk about that.
Yeah, he I mean, I definitely noticed that since Sonic was able to like get in more with those stances too, it definitely was giving him a lot more room for like offensive like opportunities. It definitely seemed more comfortable too.
It's kind of hard to like stop Lars when he's just kind of like moving all types of ways at you, right? It's definitely can get overwhelming. You can get lost in the headlights, as I like to say, and when that happens, you just hesitate a little bit too much, and that's something that we haven't really seen Anakin do, right? He has not been hesitating. All his decisions have been snappy. He's been confident in them, but the Lars will present sometimes a little bit too much chaos for you to maintain your composure.
Yeah, that's.
It's
His
the power of
stances
anime, ladies
really,
and
I think,
gentlemen.
throw people off.
It compels you.
But on block, that's the thing. You can challenge them. You can step a lot, but a lot of the time, it's just like you said. It's so much going on. Like it's like a deer in headlights if you're trying to deal with some of that stuff and you're not used to it. He's dashing it. He's sliding, doing all of those poses. And all
Megalith,
that. And you're
I
like,
too am impressed with the replays. Not
But
only
I don't
they're
really know
quick,
what
but
I'm
they're
supposed to do with this.
they're
If
on
you're not used
point.
to
They're,
it,
it's like they're
yeah.
replaying and
Exactly.
paying
Like, even when
attention
he's, like,
to the
down one or
commentary,
something, right?
which is a
You're
lot
just,
of
like,
things I
still
don't
like,
see
what's
in a lot of
happening for a
replays.
second?
It's randomly
like,
clips some random
like
hype
that.
moment that has
You
nothing
don't
to do
know
with what
those
they've been
things,
talking
and he
about in
did
the
get kind
match.
of hit by some of it, but Anakin definitely showing that he's seen it all before, at this point.
Exactly, and with a 4-game lead, he's like, all right, you got me a game here, but now I've seen 5 rounds of the Lars, and we'll see how he adjusts going forward.
Yeah. Oh, and oh my God, and the
Whip.
and the whip punish on the back one. That back one was a good choice, but just right side of Anakin's range. But he's so good at knowing where, like, what range should he whip punish at. Like, yeah, he was right outside of it.
At the very beginning of that round too, like it seemed like since Sonic had like done such a good job of making it so that Anakin couldn't whiff punish by just chasing down the backdash and never doing anything out of range, and then finally it happened. It broke.
Right, and then it just happened. And then once you get hit by a jack down forward too, and if there's a wall nearby, it just makes it kind of difficult sometimes to kind of fight away from it.
Nice throw break.
And the duck.
Just Anakin just knows where every high in your wow.
Because there's a mid option.
My heart skipped a beat.
Why he stop and just punch him in the kneecap?
Yeah, that's kind
Yo.
of scary. Anakin, he did have to exist in the 2 games.
Oh my God.
The running shot. Okay, he got the downward one counter hit to the wall. Oh, he's oh no!
He tried to
Not
Cossack
like this.
dance.
Not like this. Not like this. He's gonna do it again, guys.
Lord
I know.
Iceman, best
Okay.
low in the game for the
That's
past
what I
4
want to
versions
say
of Tekken. Yo, real talk,
punish.
he's been
no.
good. Okay, all right, good stuff.
I like
stuff.
that option.
He has been abusing that low
Very,
all of
very
these
anime.
exhibition sets, dog.
I feel
Like
right at home being
poor Hamburglar, his kneecaps needs ice right now.
You need to bring out the Tanahashi outfit, brother.
Okay,
on this one though.
power bomb.
Backbreaker.
Okay,
Ooh.
all right.
Oh no, whip punish. That
Caught him
should
with
be
that
it.
Drew Barrymore. And it's curtains. It's curtains, ladies and gentlemen.
5-1. Anakin takes both of his exhibition matches very well.
Oh my God.
Since
Oh my
Sonic
God.
is a Hamburglar.
Why they
Anakin
feeding all these people
showing-
Anakin? They sure enough came out here talking about some. Well, we haven't seen him in competition lately, so we don't know. Is he rusty?
Riley, he
Whoa.
saw 5
Does
rounds
Jack
of
rust?
Lars
No,
and the next
Jack
2
does not
rounds
rust.
straight. Like, the adaptability was just as
I throw my controller.
Just a monster.
Just his ability to like.
Oh damn.
He was aware of everything.
Oh.
Even that,
He took
that
all
thing
his
he
life
brought
off 3 hits in a
is-
grab. Dog.
It was.
Who are they gonna
2-1-4.
feed to this man
Very
next?
high, but.
Damn.
Mid option. He didn't even think about the mid option. He's like, you know what? I know it's gonna be a high. I'm just gonna duck it. His reactions are insane.
It's the reactions, is the confident decision making. That's a common thread that we saw or that we highlighted between him and Super Akuma.
He doesn't
right?
rust,
Both
he
of our pro
patinas.
players. Like, just their confidence.
That's all the
skin
skin color is, just straight
really,
patina right
like,
now.
Inspiring, honestly. Like just these ducks into these launches and just these low parries. Like they're always so sure what the opponent's gonna do.
Yeah, I think that's like the perfect way to put it too, because it's one thing in fighting games, and it exists in every fighting games. People talk about like certain situations being a complete gamble. You have to turn that gamble into what Rin said, a confident defensive decision. Because you know, if you're just thinking about it as a gamble, you're probably thinking about, well, there's just no way, right? But like Anakin is just like, all right, I'm picking this, and if it works out, I win.
Nah, ain't no
Exactly.
gambling.
They're not
Anakin
concerned
knows
about,
because you've told him where you
The
where he should apply the
options on
pain.
table, right? They're picking an option and they're using it.
I know that mental stress very well when someone has that read on you, and it don't seem like ain't nothing you can do.
and they are extremely confident
Yeah, I hear
in what's
gambling.
about to happen. And if it doesn't happen, then so what, right? Then it's one time you guess wrong. But if you are right, you get the biggest reward possible, and that's what leads them to so many W's.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, just showing how dominant he is.
Yeah, that back turn
range game like crazy.
That back turn hop kick, man, was working out for him with Lars.
But it's just so important because knowing where you can punish something at what range, it shows control. So just very well played to Anakin and very well played to Sensonic and to Hamburglar. But before we do anything else, if you're enjoying these matches, there's a lot more on the way in the form of the Tekken Online Challenge. Check it out. The Tekken team from Bandai Namco Entertainment have launched a new Tekken Online Challenge season.
Iceman, you got to go back and watch the rest of these matches, dog. Anakin was just running around here, just wild, just wild. My man was doing a little Russian dance into a low grab, like it was insane. It was
your local Masters and regional finals will take place.
5-0, almost another 5-0, but it's 5-1 because of the random Lars pick. And then it was a quick cleanup. And Anakin about to go back to his stream in a little bit. We're gonna see him pop up here in a sec.
The new season is available at TekkenWorldTour.com. Go to TekkenWorldTour.com to begin signing up and competing in the new season.
Lyriceon, what's good? It's that Cuddle Core, yeah.
And that is the Tekken Online Challenge.
We need more Cuddle Core commentary, y'all. I want it. I want more Cuddle Core on the mic.
Test your skill and knowledge against some other players in your different regions. So I'm really excited that Bandai Namco brought that back. I'm excited and hyped to check out the action there. And if you all want to get involved with any of like the matches that you saw here today, or just be on the show, check out player interviews and just insight from the pros, you can go to compete.playstation.com to get it.
Now we need more average video game Joe commentary. Okay. Okay.
Break. When we come back, we're gonna go to catch up.
Look, I'm all here. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Look, I think, real talk. What y'all think, man? Do y'all think Evo is gonna be in good hands this year? I didn't really expect this FGC Arcade thing to be nice, but it seemed to be in okay hands, man. Chad, let me know what y'all think. Outside of that, dog, Panther, you said you wanted to run some sets, man. Let me know. We got about 5 minutes till they come back. If not, I might play some Guilty Gear. Or not play, just more like practice, because there ain't no playing Guilty Gear where you don't know how to roam and cancel. Hey Panther, bruh, the economy's hard, bruh. Get them opportunities, man. This ain't the time of the year or the century to be dilly-dallying, dog. You know what I mean? Get it where you can get it, dog. Money's tight and inflation going up. The rates is going sky high. Get your cash, man. Get your cash. Evo is gonna be hilarious to watch this year, especially if it's PS4 Tekken. Oh yeah, bro. Why you say that? Oh, you mean if it's online? I don't know. If it's online, it's gonna be tragic. That's all I know. There's enough people that have gotten the shot. It's online. Oh god, it's gonna be tragic. I'll say there's been enough people that has gotten shots so far in the U.S. They could do it. They could do it. Yeah. Alright, well, if this was any indication of what we're going to see in Evo, it's going to be a lot of technical difficulties. It's going to be a lot of people trying to hack. It's going to be a lot of people complaining. We're going to have a top 8 where somebody going to lag out. It's going to be atrocious. Who in the crew does video editing like me? I got 3 projects I want to get done by August 26th. You looking for D-Weave? I'll let him know that you trying to reach out to him. Actually, he should be. Right if now, you can reach him over here in the Discord. I kind of want to. Let me see if I can jump back here. Yeah, but Weaver does editing,
Justin
man.
Wong perhaps is the only person that has defeated her in a long set that we've seen in Strive so far. And she's going to be going up against K7 Show Off and Zombie today, rocking the Leo and Milia, 2 very aggressive characters, very offensive. if they're going to be able to put Deb on the back foot early, they might have a chance, but that's really the tallest task to accomplish in the first place.
Let's see,
well, we're gonna have to figure out what happens with that a little bit later, because Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is gonna be up first, and now we got to talk about the first matchup, and we got to talk about our pro player Diaphone. Now,
where is that audio coming from?
Oh my goodness, this is maybe the most winningest player that Grand Blue Fantasy Versus has seen within. I gotta say, at the very least, North America and Europe, right? Earlier we saw Svampin kill it, but Diaphone has been at pretty much every available tournament that the game has had to offer.
Back here in a bit.
And not just that, but also played in a bunch of different games and done well in those as well. Now, it shows Zoe on that player card, but just like Ketchup said about the Mighty Unjust, Diaphone can play across the board. Any character in the game is fair game for Diaphone to be able to bring out in this exhibition today.
I mean, I always love players that are able to do that. You know, if you're able to show someone just how good you are at the game fundamentally, these kind of exhibitions give you a chance to kind of let loose a little bit and have some fun. And if they're having fun,
Anakin was Anakin was letting loose and having fun.
Yeah, I would love to see some Zoe, because that character is, I'm a big fan. The Dragon Sword.
He was definitely having all kinds of fun. Way too much fun, if you ask me. But Panther, bro, I thought you, yeah, definitely hit him up on the Discord for sure. Panther, Cap. Y'all trying to get a lobby going, man? I don't really know how much longer this thing is gonna go, and if it ain't Tekken, I might not watch it too much longer. Let me actually see what we got going on here. They're about to jump back in. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, and for some reason, Ghost Audio was kicking on through, and I didn't know what the heck that was all about. All right, 36 seconds on the clock. Alright, bet. I'm coming through in a minute. Alright, bet. Yeah, Panther, man. You gotta show me what you know about Armor King. From what little I've been playing with him scrubbing around, I'm having a lot of fun. Something about throwing people is just really fun. I don't know how far that's gonna take me, but like a nice, you know, pile drive to the face, you know, a good punch to the face, you know. You all playing Tekken? Yeah, Iceman, man. Look, watching Anakin beat people up make me want to get beat up. So, I mean, I was gonna practice Guilty Gear, but you know, I feel like playing me some Tekken now. PlayStation tournaments.
Hello, everybody, and
Alright, Panther trying to watch the NBA draft.
The FGC Arcade,
okay.
PlayStation tournaments where we're halfway.
I won't be home till like 9:30, but I'll see what's good. Knock the rust off. Hey, man, jump on through. Jump on through. I'll be still be on around 9:30.
As Mortal Kombat 11 takes center stage, we have some super top level players. Mighty Unjust being today's pro.
The NBA trash. Look, I've been hearing nothing but bad shit about the NBA all week, dog.
Tweedy versus Mighty Unjust has historically.
Hey, Weaver. There you go. Iceman. Yo, Weaver. Iceman looking for some editing, dog. He got some projects, man. Talk to the man.
Mighty Unjust has been there since day one. He's won countless tournaments, and I've already lost count of how much money he's won through Open Series. But on that note, if you want to take part in tournaments yourself, look no further than compete.playstation.com. It's as simple as that. It's a one-stop shop, as I like to say, because it's content, interviews, tech, pretty much you name it. It's on the competition center in some way, whether it's going to be FGC Arcade, the upcoming EVO activity, and the Open Series that has the monthly finals for a variety of different games. Now, on that note, let's take a look at today's schedule for MK11 to find what kind of matchups to expect. I've said it every time, do not let the Jackie icon fool you. The chance of Unjust going Jackie today is actually very slim. He has said that he's going to be playing a wide variety, Mufasa and Tweedy being the challengers, but these guys have played each other countless times. But after MK11,
I see that's what they do, and they setting one guy up against two challengers. Okay.
Round out the day with that Guilty Gear Strive.
Ooh, that Strive though.
Deb, aka Empress Romala, aka
the true boss battle.
Now, gonna be going up against K7 Show Off, of course, coming from the NRS fame, had a lot of success in MK11, brought his talents to the Leo. He's a monster on that character as well, and then Zombie on the bottom with that Milia, of course, gonna look to not let Soul get started, but that's easier said than
done. Two gorillas and a lady.
Get there, of course.
Moments away, really, because MK11, we have these two first to five set out and two players that could definitely go the distance first. Tweedy versus Mighty.
Dude, Shadow, they skipped Ocean Mist, dumb technical difficulties. Yeah, man.
this year.
That would have been
And
interesting
they
to
are
see
playing
Ocean
the
misstep
bracket
in.
resets, the last game, the
I wonder
last
what kind of
round.
technical
But it is
difficulties
with
they were
different
talking about though.
characters. Tweedy, you know you're getting Gearus from him.
Iceman said it sounded like a train to me. Hey man, them gorillas be smashing, bro. Ask Donkey Kong.
Is where things change a lot, because Mighty Unjust is absolutely the most.
You know, actually, it's funny. It's been a
open
long
series
time since I
player
watched
of all time.
MK11.
And I think that these results, there's just
To be
any
honest,
scene,
I've
I don't
fallen
think that
out of
really does him
love
justice.
with that
In
game.
online tournaments, he's been one of the most dominant
and,
players that we have,
you know,
period.
I don't know.
And he's definitely said by a lot of people to be
I don't
one
know,
of the
man.
best Mortal Kombat 11 players.
We'll see.
going currently.
We'll
He
see what's going
definitely
on with
represents
this.
Mortal Kombat New Jersey. You know, his local activity, shouts to Darth Armor and everyone that helps run those events. I think that really is the training grounds before, obviously, the pandemic happened, where Mighty Unjust was on quite a recent climb a couple of years ago. Now, we were able to sit down and catch up with Mighty Unjust, and on that note, we just so happened to have a little interview prepared. Ready
Okay.
to go.
I see you.
Right, so, joined by the one and only Mighty Unjust. Bro, how's it going? It's been a while.
Yeah, it really has been. Yeah. How you doing?
In all that time, I'm great, mate. Hope you're doing all right as well. In the time that we've not really seen you kind of on camera in content or whatever it is, you've still been really busy with competitive MK11, whether it's community tournaments, whether it's things like pro competition and everything.
Y'all gonna hear a lot of clicking
Your
and
hands
clacking
are
because
full
I'm be
with
playing some
competitive
Tekken
MK.
while this is
But
going on. But
from pro competition to now, what have you been up to? What's your kind of MK journey been like?
I try to
my
like
glasses, do
the game's at a stale point for me right now, but I still play it just to like keep myself warm for like competitions like this or like pro comp or anything else. I've been playing a lot of Knockout City. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to
I
Knockout
try to
City.
play
That's
it
actually a
just
fun game.
like,
Real
somewhat
talk.
warm, but it's mostly Knockout City at this point.
I mean, to be honest though, to be fair, I feel like Mortal Kombat players in general, or maybe it's just a fighting game player thing, they just become maximum sweat lords in everything else if it's player versus
Oh,
player.
yeah,
So
100%.
Hey,
I
real
understand
talk. Good
that.
game
I
TV. It
understand
really
that.
is like a
But
fighting
today,
game,
we were
sports
kinda
game.
talking
Real talk.
about this
Like you ain't
matchup,
got the reactions.
with
You're
the
not
two
surviving in that
challenges,
game.
Two players that you fought a bunch before.
Hey, who all else in the chat play Knockout City, for real?
We were chatting about.
I'm trashing that game, but it's
and
hella
It's my
fun.
understanding that you're going in with kind of different picks here, maybe having a bit of fun.
Oh yeah, 100%. This isn't as serious as like pro comp or like the open series like we did like back months ago. So I'm just gonna pick like any character. If I lose the game, I'm just gonna keep switching characters.
That
I'm
and
not gonna pick a
Windjammers.
character
Look, I don't
with
even want to play
anybody. I'm gonna have
Windjammers,
fun with it
dog.
today.
Like, it's too
I mean,
much
that's the
young
magic
man
of radio,
reactions
isn't it?
for me.
Having fun, because you've been so competitive for so long, whether it's all of the PlayStation tournaments you've been involved in, being without question the most dominant open series player that we've ever had.
I know,
It's
man, but you know, I'm an
kind of,
old man,
give you
dog.
an
I'm an old
opportunity
man,
to
you
let
know.
loose a little bit, but at the same time,
I need more slower
do you
paced things.
expect the same level of respect from your opponents? You know, you think Tweedy's going to have a bit of a laugh here, or do you think he's going to go all business?
Probably all business. He only plays like, well, I've only ever seen him play like 2 characters. Like he picked Setron against me once, but I could tell like it wasn't like seasoned like his Gears is. So I can 100% agree that he's just gonna pick Gears the whole time. Like,
Windjammers
no
was the
doubt in
shit.
my mind.
PS4 made a game years ago
I feel
similar
like
to it.
my
What
gut
game was that?
instinct tells me to expect the same thing. Tweedy's the kind of player. I don't know how he does it. He can go with the one character in the one game for like thousands and thousands of games and just not look for any kind of
Yeah,
variety. It's kind of commendable,
I don't know
really.
I don't know how people do that. Like it's just not fun. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's just for me.
Let me look at my
personally, like,
library.
I can't play one
Gotta go back
game.
through the
I
Rolodex.
can't. That just seems this is so boring.
I mean, look, for those that don't know, Unjust over here, he's actually used the most characters. Like, you've used easily over 20 characters in open series to win, so I think you kind of back that one up. But there's still tournaments on the horizon. You know, we know Evo's up and coming, PlayStation tournaments just forever continue.
Disc Jam.
Is
Look,
anything
y'all.
going to kind of change with your training? I know you said at the start of this interview that you're still keeping yourself in shape, but do you think as we go into kind of more tournament season again, like that's going to ramp up at all? What's your current journey looking like?
Yeah, probably. Like once we got CEO in December, then we got the Evo thing in August, I believe. So once it's like closer to that, I'll definitely be like putting in like way more time into the game, I think.
Well, I tell you what, it's been nice to catch up, and it has been a while since we've had an opportunity to sit and chat, and I'm looking forward to your gameplay. You are one of my favourite players to watch and always have been, and it's going to be a treat to watch these first of 5s to come. So best of luck, and I'll see you on the other side, bro.
I appreciate it.
So the fun fact about NetherRealm community these days is that there's lots of twins, right? So Mighty Unjust is a twin.
True.
It is 100% Mighty Unjust is a twin. His brother El Kakoi, they are both open series regulars and they do really well. They play the same kind of characters, i.e. everyone. Yesterday, who we saw against Mirko.
I wonder if there's an advantage to being a twin in a fighting game, you know, other than the fact that you have a training partner who thinks like you, so you're essentially always fighting yourself, maybe, you know?
On that note, characters, right? Mighty Unjust plays the entire cast.
Yeah, you talking about how he was gonna play everybody. I thought that was like 5 or 6 characters. What do you
Yep.
mean he's one
All
of
right, bet. See, Panther is like a wealth of knowledge on things, man. He's like FGC fun fact guy. Like if there's a fact to know, Panther's like, but I got it.
We've commentated some together.
Like somebody will ask a question off at a distance in a lonely bar somewhere. Here come Panther coming in talking about some, yo, I got that tech for you. See what you need to do is left, right, up, down, AGA, you start plus, you know what I'm saying? And the hit just be gone. He just be gone.
He is thoroughly successful in NetherRealm. He's done well in Mortal Kombat X. He was one of the best players of Injustice 2. MK11, he's really good too. Combat Breaker has been historically a
Panther
very
put
good
me on
tournament
Waku
for him, like
Waku.
Evo 2018,
What is
place.
okay?
That was Injustice 2
Panther be
as well.
putting-
I mean, Tweedy's been on the
Panther
grind
be putting
for a long
everybody on
time,
everything, man.
I think he's
Panther, you need to have like a
he
whole
must have entered,
segment
like, the
where you just put
single
people
most
on stuff. You
online
just sit them
North
down,
American
you put
community
people on
titles.
stuff.
Like, there's
That's
no
really what it
tournament
is.
he's played in.
Let's check out this.
However,
Let's check out this MK
this is where
action a
we
little
are.
bit.
They've played against each other loads, and it's always been more meta characters. It's Geras from Tweedy, of which that Halloween skin, so good. But Mighty Unjust, he's picked Joker, Jackie, a little bit of Setron in the past, but I think this is where he's just going to be picking all kinds of different characters. Tweedy's going to have the one pick, and if Unjust loses, he said it in the interview, he's just going to bounce between the cast, and I'm excited for that.
Oh, that
One of
clutch
the-
Johnny.
One of the interesting things too is Tweedy is the person who is one of the few, in fact, that has ever beaten Mighty Unjust in an Open Series Grand Finals, like, or at the very least won over Mighty Unjust. And so, like, to not really care too much about having to fight somebody of that caliber is crazy to me.
It's funny, like
Because they play each other
I'm
so
still
much. I mean, they're good
so
friends. The banter
unenthused
is never ending.
about-
There was actually a time where Unjust, you know, he's always been the most dominant Open Series player, but Tweedy,
Okay.
he was winning all the monthly finals. It was only recently that Unjust was actually able to win that monthly final over him because Tweedy
I want
was
to
the
hear
guaranteed one to do it.
tear him up for the online
This is a
name
matchup
alone.
that he will know like the back of his hand. You know, if you fight Tweedy, you need to know
GG's my friend,
matchup.
ladies
Could've become
man.
very shallow
Okay,
with
all right,
that.
Tweedy, the
Something
Mighty
we do so
Unjust.
much, but we haven't
Okay.
even touched on Geras as a character. He just plays MK11 really well. He's probably the most nerfed character in the entire game, but he's still good. He's not top tier, but he's good enough to get the job done still, especially for Tweedy, who is just, this guy swings. Flawless block.
I have a question actually. Like 2 questions. So before, like, so Tweedy obviously must be an OG, right? That's the first question. Like super OG, right?
Beat his ass and say I ain't your friend.
MKX was definitely his first game. I believe his competitive.
We ain't friends, you don't know me.
UFC games. In fact, Mortal Kombat X was his first. No, generally, Mortal Kombat X was his first kind of entry into what we now know as, you know, traditional fighting games. But he was a young blood then. He was a newcomer.
BG's your prick.
Breakout performance, absolutely. Lovely 1-2-1 with punish though. But yeah, you had a second question.
Yeah. So who was
These
his character
names in
before
MK.
this character? Geras?
Yeah,
So
Geras.
Geras is his favorite character in the game now. He started with Baraka.
Yep.
But
Oh, wow.
Baraka, not quite his cup of tea, although he actually did have some early success, and able to get some early success in this set with the Geras. Now, Unjust said in his interview, if I lose, I'ma just
You
change.
gonna switch?
So I think that might be the one and only time we see Johnny Cage today.
I was hoping to see Johnny a bit more. I kind of like him. He seems fast. He can stay on you. I'm a big fan of that, but I guess no more Johnny. Who's next?
Pistons got the #1
I don't
pick.
know. And by the way,
question, isn't it?
dude, account level 99, I cannot stress enough how
Panther's so
much
hype.
you need to play to get that.
Panther's so hyped for this.
I've never seen an account level like that legit. 99, almost 100. Now, what's the character going to be? We may as well just spin the wheel here. We may as well
Let's do
randomize.
it.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Yeah.
Definitely sounds like it. I'm going Fujin. I'm guessing Fujin.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would
show me
love
somebody
Fujin,
who,
actually. Sonya?
I know that's one of his favorite characters. So, oh, it's Rain.
Rain.
I was one off on the character selection.
Okay.
I was one off.
Okay. I legitimately
favorite.
think this might be my first time seeing Rain.
Panther, I'm from Joy. It won't. Everybody hate their hometown teams, man. Like,
my main in this
welcome
game.
to Atlanta, dog. Everybody hate their
All the time.
hometown team down here.
Movement. He moves better than anyone in the game. He's got the best wave dash in the entire game. This variation though, Tidal Wave, it's a low, but it's also safe on Amplify. Hydro Boost is a really cool combo tool, and the Geyser Palm. It's a foolproof anti-air from all ranges, but it also means he gets to combo off his fast high string, right? 1-3-3, it starts from high. Geyser Palm lets him turn it into a full combo, so a nice conventional game plan. That 1-3 could have been Geyser Palm, but not quite able to get the follow-up. But look at this, in and out. Rain's movement is unmatched.
I was gonna
He's
say
so
very
quick.
fast character. I
Yeah,
can tell that
Rain
already.
is fast. I didn't
like
really
that.
think he's gonna be
I like
that
how he can
fast,
move
to
in
be
and
honest.
out.
But that's what Rain does. Really good players, they make you whiff by just moving around. Like, that's how good Rain's movement can be. I'm sure as a Tekken player, Kodako, you'll be able to relate, right? If you've got that crisp movement, no whiff buttons, you haven't even pressed a button. You're just moving out of range.
Yeah, like that's really
Right
like
there.
why I'm loving this character, because like that's exactly movement is such a huge part of
And
just
them launches though.
gameplay and just
Hit him with
you
the
know,
Hydro Pump,
making opponents
Blastoise.
whip and things like that. So I'm loving just seeing how Rain is playing right now. Is played.
Fantastic first round. And I gotta say, ending combos in the regular Geyser Palm, it's double-digit plus frames. It's at least plus 20. Lovely flawless block as well. Stealing that turn. Rain's corner pressure. I mean, he doesn't have high combo damage, but he is oppressive when he's on deck. Good close range mids. You can confirm them into full combos, which is always nice. And Rain, reversal throw. Lovely tech from Tweedy. Oh, that short hop. May as well be unblockable at this point.
It's so fast, and it's an overhead too, so you really got to be able to just like stand up in time.
He's dashing so fast, like just one tap forward, like and back, like it's so fast. Like,
Yeah, the wave dash is crazy on this character. It's the best in the game for a reason.
wow.
Close range puddle? Tweedy, that's the situation he was ready for. That was so brave.
Trying
Hitting
to
a rock.
elbow.
Another element of this is the... Oh, hang on a minute, he's dead.
Yeah.
Brutality? Nah, never mind. Never mind, we get a nice ender anyway.
Send the invite again, Em.
Actually,
Alright,
one of the
I'm gonna
things
send
I
this,
saw there
Cap jumped in here,
is
stole your spot, but I'm gonna send an
the
invite here in a
Tidal Wave
second.
is a really good move on Rain because it's low. It's got good range. It hits multiple times if you amplify. Amplify makes it safe. On its own, without amplify, it's super plus on hit. But also, because it's a low, the standing high string that if it lands, Geyser Palm combos, 1-3-4 is an overhead ender. Now, if you have Tidal Wave, 1-3 Tidal Wave is a low. You can fuzzy it. It's a bit harder online because of the 3 frames of native input lag, but it's really tricky. And it just gives Rain that extra layer. He's not a gigantic combo character. He doesn't have the most damage in the world, but he's got this incredible hit and run style that's aided by his movement, and then with Tidal Wave, extra utility. And I think this is a really good variation for Unjust. I haven't really seen him use Tidal Wave much before. This is always going to be a move that works for him, and that's a great turnaround.
And that
It's
also,
very Gearus, like it's very Gearus-like actually, because that's kind of how like the block strings go for Gearus, is that he tries to like mix you up with the, oh, this is a high string normally, but I'm gonna cancel it midway into the low sands, right?
And Rain's grab game, his grab startup is incredibly fast. The whip again! Look at that.
Nice
Wow.
whip.
This
I like-
character.
the overhead low thing too, also just adding to the mental stack of the opponent, right? That's something else I got to think about.
Absolutely. There's that flawless block. Now Hydro Boost. It is something that you can anti-at. Yo, the block and punish. He's ready. Unfortunately, did not have the meter. One thing about Rain, he's a very meter-intensive character. He has
It's
to
like a
launch
ground
with
type
standing
versus a
amplifier.
water
If he has
type
no
Pokemon.
meter, he's not going to get much for a punish. Which is probably why Tweedy is going to be a little bit braver on those unsafe moves. Because, I mean, if you've not got meter, he doesn't have to fear much. But Gearus, here we go.
Big Gearus
Enter,
damage.
Temporal advantage.
It puts him right back at the wall too, man.
Yeah, that was a sick combo.
I mean, corner. Oh, I say wall. Like,
Tekken players.
Right? Oh, with a Hail Mary fatal blow, trying to look for a poke out from Mighty Unjust, but no dice.
I was gonna say, Gears has really loved that, right? Just because of his fatal blow is very good at catching like random buttons, or when you stop
It's
blocking
really
for
fast.
a second.
It's
Yeah.
gigantic, and it just happens before you even realize they press the button half the time.
Oh, there's that big body splash. That's going to give another full combo. That bed of spikes. And there's that down 2. Knows the breakaway's coming. This is going to do so
More better
much damage.
spikes. Yep.
Does he end it
Bow,
in KB?
bow, bow.
Nope, keeps the corner. I like
Oh
that.
my
Tweedy,
God.
normally known for cashing out.
At this point, maintain the screen. He doesn't want to give Rain that space to move. I gotta imagine that's why he's just keeping the
He's
corner.
trying to keep him
Yeah, he's gonna be playing
grounded.
bait and run game the whole time. If that's the case, you know, he's gonna do what's happening.
I'll see myself out.
That was like the first throw too.
Yeah,
I
the
almost think
only
that
time
doubled up. So good.
the only time I've seen Mighty just go for throws is when his back's to the corner, and Tweety broke them both times, right? He's like, you're not switching the screen on me, bro.
Yeah, it reached a point where Unjust is absolutely just looking to escape the corner because you can concede the round, give it up. Respecting a lot of those jump ins. No flawless block this time though. Changes the timing of his jump kick. Now if you amplify that hydro boost, you can do jump ins from it, and that is where the trickiness on block comes from. But flawless block timing can really blow it up. Now that advancing mid catches it.
I really can't believe
Dashing
how
under.
fast he got away from Garrus. Like, it's still taking me aback.
Like, his movement is so good.
I know, but because the movement is a key part of the character. So if you're fundamentally good at it, Rain is already a great pick for that. However, oh, he goes for a big read.
That back break. Oof. Oof.
So what happens there is that he goes for a giant read. You know, if he goes for a grab at the end, maybe you can neutral duck it, down to crushing blow into whatever the hell comes next. It was a worthy attempt, but an attempt that didn't fully work out. Now what I'm thinking is, Rain got a game. However, he's just lost a game. Mayan just said, every time I lose, I'm probably going to switch it up.
Oh no.
No, is he gonna switch
That
again?
must be the last we see of Rain. I'd go as far to say he knows that Rain's my favorite character in this game, and he might just picked it for me. You know, he might have done. No, he might be unjust.
I'm hoping he keeps Rain though. Man, I really liked watching that character.
Oh, I love him. He's a lot of work. Yo,
Oh, I was hoping for Spawn
Okay,
next.
so
I was legit hoping for Spawn.
He's just
We
picking
talked
characters.
about damage the other day. In
About
the
to
EU
spam, he about to
portion of
range.
things. Now, if
Yes,
you
we
want to
did.
really see damage, Spawn is about to show you some stuff.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
so I've heard from NK players like you know, randomly on Twitter. Is he like kind of boring or like?
he just took a while to figure out. I want to mention, this is becoming quite a meta variation. Charging health spawn is a launcher. It gives him giant damage. Soul forfeit takes away a bar of offense, but you get easy crushing blows for the rest of the round, which basically means if your move can crushing blow, the requirement is gone. You do it, you get the KV. It gives him disgusting situations. However, Spawn, a master of grounded gameplay. You know, he has that zoning, that range, the standing 3-4, those two chains, incredible pokes. However, as we quite rightly said, the damage is insane with this character. The wake up down one, starting a side switch now. Playing the mid-screen game perhaps, or is he going to establish corner pressure?
Unable to start the corner pressure as the temporal splash comes out a couple of times. Just able to jump with impunity almost, it looks like, from Tweety. Not really the anti-airs there that Mighty just kind of needs to keep him. Oh, there it
that's the
is.
punish. Didn't have meter. That's the problem though. If you haven't got meter for charging health spawn, it doesn't give you it. Plus on block though, this time he has it. The breakaway, yo, Tweety confident.
Alright, I'm about to start up
Random's kinda
a
nice.
lobby for Panther real quick.
But
I'm
the
actually
chip
gonna start
damage
a
is
full
going to become
lobby.
prevalent. Yeah, and I think you recognize that. Was probably trying to flawless block up 3 on that one, but I don't think it actually ended up coming out. Or either that or he caught him.
Yeah, I mean,
Watch
the
this little mini
standing-
Evo
the
today.
1-1 of spawn, it's +2 on block. So it's a cheeky little, the 1-1, it's down one projectile. That's what he was looking for here. Another whiff. Just shy of a whiff punish, but not quite. The dashing grab, Tweety, he keeps that kind of strike versus throw mix up real. Oh, there's the whiff though.
Ooh, charging health spawn? Okay.
I've never seen it used from that far away, and we're going to get that regular punish, cash out, and give us extra time. The Fatal Phantasm restand as well. This is going well.
Restands are so nasty in this game, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's a fighting game in existence that restands aren't messed up.
That's facts, yeah.
It's because you have so many wake-up options, too. So being able to take away that completely from the opponent. By the way, this game is over.
Wow.
Idea.
Wow.
Just, brutality.
That wasn't that long.
And then he sits
and
on
the
the
throw.
chair.
That was pretty brutal.
The throne rising from the ground was too sick.
It's almost the perfect crime, because he can just say the spear did it. Look. That spear in the background. Hopefully, like,
yeah,
he's just
yeah,
sitting in his chair like, I mean, I watched it happen, but it was one of those tar cartons. It couldn't possibly be my fault.
You know, it seemed like Spawn's range game was really good. The cape, and those, it looked like
The
Scorpions,
chain
like,
string, whatever
yeah,
that chain
those.
string
Yeah,
was,
I
like
couldn't
mad
say 'em.
annoying.
It's standard
Yes.
3-4. It's one of the best strings in the game, because what it does is, It's super, super fast on startup for what it is. And having charging Hellspawn means you can turn that into a full combo. You turn it into 40%. That's good for anyone. But at the same time,
decent damage. I'm not gonna lie.
Spawn was a character that I think was a bit misunderstood when he came out, because a lot of people said, oh, he's slow. His buttons actually aren't slow. It's just that he has a lot of whiff recovery.
Okay.
It kind of ended up being a, yeah, but don't whiff, mate. And then he's all right. And that's pretty much what eventually became of Spawn, because his damage was,
Yeah,
when we're
just don't
talking
whiff,
practical
bro.
damage, a lot of people say that he has the highest. And that says a lot, seeing as we saw Noob Cybot's damage yesterday, right, with Arn Kratos. Spawn gets that damage off anything because of charging Hellspawn. And then that's, you know, one move. Give yourself Soul
I like
Forfeit or
these little
something
mini
else,
Evo shows,
and
to
you're
be
even
honest.
scarier. We might even see that Soul Forfeit come out to play, but maybe not. We didn't see it in the last match. Give it some time.
Oh, the armor breaker, that's gonna hurt.
No.
Crushing
Armor
blow.
break.
Look at the damage, almost, or actually half of your life. Over that amount. Oh my goodness.
I like that
If
throw.
your,
After
if your
here.
armor break is a move that has a crushing blow on it, when it armor breaks, it will trigger it regardless. And Gearus's damage is so good. However, right, escape failed. Not that it matters for Spawn. That's going to force out the breaker. Sport, he can make this comeback. He really can. Do not ignore the damage.
And he already spent the 2 bars for the breakaway. Oh, here we go. Taking the throw. He doesn't want to eat the big damage.
Oh man.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I actually think Tweedy was dancing with the devil doing that. He's dead.
Yep.
What?
Double
Yo, what?
amplifier
He
right
just
there,
ripped his
finishing
skin off? What was that?
Yeah, that was,
it back.
was that
He got
what
it
we
back.
saw?
He did get it back. That's true.
Spawn
And it's
giveth,
also
Spawn
Gearus,
taketh
so he'll be
away.
fine. It's also Gearus. He's an infinite time lord. He can come back.
He'll be fine.
This is even the Undead Fortitude version.
Nice.
no.
That's a duck into a.
Bro, his down 2 is the coolest animation I've ever seen. Wow, the cape?
Oh, Tweedy is getting shredded by this damage so far. That sweep, such an amazing thing. By the way, it copies the opponent's model every time he does it.
Wow. Okay, so this character kind of got a lot going on.
Oh yeah, Spawn, he's done incredibly well for Spawn fans around the world. Was the most requested guest character for 10 years.
Wow.
1-1 plus frames, staggering it. Again, the advancing mids. It's all the buttons, the range and the buttons. That's what he thrives on. All the buffing, good stuff.
Confirm. Yeah, there's the breakaway.
Didn't want to deal with that at all, but one more offensive meter. It means the follow-up.
Ooh,
Yeah,
crushing
that
blow, yeah.
string, it crushing blows if the opponent's back's to the corner. It'll get you out of the corner, but the damage is fantastic, and it allows Tweedy to bring himself into another round. Now, here we go. Final round. This is where we could see Soul Forfeit, because now losing the bar is not as
There it
bad.
is.
He does it. Everything now will be easy crushing blow. You do not need the requirement. It does less damage, but you'll probably see why that's not such a big deal.
Oh,
He's just down back. He doesn't want to get crushing blow in any way, shape, or form.
the
This
stare
is,
down.
This is
Oh.
don't get hit.
And you can notice that Tweedy is trying to get the crushing blow in the sands as well.
Oh, he gets him. He
I
gets him
see
very much, but the thing about the
GGTV.
Sands
Yeah,
is he
man,
used the armor
we
break
in here,
at the
dog. We
start,
just
right? So that's gone.
Oh, it's already
getting these
gone,
matches
right?
going.
Now, anything here? Uh-oh.
Okay.
Now, the down
breakaway
2 crushing
away.
blow was used already, so that is going to be gone. Doesn't confirm it into the actual launch, but here we go. Easy KVs. Looks for the ender. Can't quite land it, though.
Has barely
He
dropped
still
some
has some
Tweedy.
crushing blows in the tank. The forward throw crushing blow gives him a full combo, actually. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he tried to buffer
Slay him.
to the grab right there, but it ended up being that Mighty Unjust was further forward than he expected. So
Wow.
actually option selected it on block.
Bruh, he has a crushing blow choke slam. This character is so
Like-
sick. Oh my god.
Ketchup, did you say that like he has access to more crushing blows?
Yeah,
Or,
so
like-
I didn't want to say it mid-match because we don't have time in the middle of that round. But so why Soul Forfeit is so cool is because crushing blows, they have requirements. You need to meet those requirements for it
That's
to be
enough.
an enhanced version of the attack, right?
We gonna let's get some
The
tech
moment
in.
you've
Let's
used it and it takes
let's
away
get
that
back
bar
in.
of
I mean
offense.
that was a very cool
Requirements for
exhibition.
your crushing blows are gone for that round.
Very cool. Not gonna lie, but my heart is blazing, and I need some of this Guilty Gear music. So we're gonna listen to the Strive OST for the 100 millionth billionth time. But it's okay. You guys don't mind, do you? You guys don't mind at all, do you? You guys don't mind even in the least bit, right?
Round one. Fight.
Oh, nice throw. Oh, what the hell was that, Panther? It's not a light bulb.
Perfect.
Do you know who you are when you speak your words? Sound like a lord. You're trapped in the dust created by this world. That is who you are. That is bullshit blazing. My heart is blazing. If I lose my wings, I don't need a new world under you. Can't feel a thing. We already know the smell of the game. Remember, you are blazing. Still, your heart is blazing. If the world made you, I don't need a new.
Oh, that traded.
Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game.
Damn, Panther. Do I gotta have the 1+2 breakers locked and loaded? Ah. Who this supposed to be? King DDD? Is this King DDD, Panther? Was that King DDD? Anyway, GG's. GG's. I knew it. I knew it. I'd be calling him, boy. I'm surprised you even made him a Kirby or something. Oh, actually, I need to turn this down. Just a small part of the world. Let's get this run backs again. I guess DWE, Van Cap don't want to play right now. That's fine.
This tournament 7. Armor King.
I had the pink ghost as my Kirby. Okay, I see. Okay, that. I was too busy getting my ass tossed up and down to notice the pink Kirby. That 1+2 throw. That thing comes out of nowhere, man. What is that? Isn't that like a isn't that like like a half circle move, like a giant swing kind of thing? Oh, this is DWE. Where you go, Panther? Oh, you probably still watching the draft. I gotta deal with a random D-Weave. That's funny, D-Weave, I don't think we've played.
Round one. Fight.
FF. Oh, it's a forward move. Oh, okay. Goes to show how much I know about Bob.
Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
Ah. I could have swore I was sidestepped the right way. GG's, D-Weave. Hey, it's a red rank lobby. Red rank lobby. Let's go and step the body, let the body step the body. Along the way, a little sacrifice. If along the way, a little sacrifice. Alright, let's get ready. On and popping with this next matchup. I mean, it's a lobby. We're not practicing, so we need to actually switch it up to the right scene. So let's go on and get this party started, ladies and gentle Joims. Back at it once again. It's your boy Super M on the mic, solo commentary, top tier. You already know how that is. Up next in the matchup, we got your boy D-Weave with 16 plus years of Taekwondo Harang experience against RC, the man of many characters, Big Panther. That's about to be a good match, y'all. Panther bringing out the experimental Raven. I was wondering, he was practicing his character for a hot minute. I was wondering what happened to Raven. Like that's why we said, we call him the man of many characters. Just switch from Bob after blowing up the spot and switch to the Shadow Ninja. Let's see if these back turn mix-ups can defeat the oppressive offense that is D-Weave.
Round one. Fight.
What is this supposed to be? Okay, caught him wearing that Harry stuff. Let's go. And that's what I'm talking about, the back turn stuff. I have no idea how to call it. I don't know what is going on. All I know is she show you that ass, and that's the last thing you about to see. Okay, good whip punish. Alright, D-Weave trying to set himself up for a keep-out game. Not really wanting to take a chance coming in against Raven. But Haran, you know, not really excelling long range. He doesn't have that just frame on deck, I don't think. So, see how far he goes with this. All right, good ducking in. Great movement by RC McPanther, avoiding the high. Gonna get the wall. A little bit of a positional advantage. And it missed all of the rage drive. Okay, a little sloppy there at the end, but D-Weave ends up clutching it out. Good backflip. RC McPanther just showing the prowess and the evasiveness. Him with that Drew Barrymore. Okay. Again, showing him that world-class ass. Can't get the booty. Can't get the booty. Raven, like, you can't get none of this. I don't care how much dreads you try to come up in here, man. You ain't originally black. Them fake dreads. Ooh. Got out of jail free punch by D-Weave. Lands him 2-1 up in the set. Pac-Man goes showing how scared he is. Tournament life on the line for RC McPanther. And again, folding under the onslaught that is the kicks of D-Weave, and a nice armor move. The man was just trying to pick the way he was going to end that match. Shout outs to G-Weave, GG's. Go to the victor. All right, next up is Ghost Cap. Alright, so tired, boy. It's supposed to be Rosalina. Okay, I see. And that's, I call him Star Poop. I forgot what the little star's name is really. In Smash Bros, we call him Star Poop. But I see it. I see Rosalina. Had the crown, the turquoise dress, the little star monster thing. Running scared. I actually didn't think the Pac-Man accessory did that. Luma! That's what it is. That's what it is. Rosalina and Luma. I call Luma Star Poop. You look like just a melting little turd. You just want to blow her up. Or him up. I'm not 100% sure.
Armor King.
I hate Luma in Smash, yo. Real talk, little annoying little prick blocking shit and allowing Rosalina to come up in here with dash grab cancels and stuff. Get him out of here. I purposefully be like, yo, it's Luma first, then I'll deal with you, Rosalina, later on. I don't care how many stocks it takes. I want to hear that little sound effect. That's what I want to hear. You already know. You already know. All right, me and Black Man over here. Black Man strong.
Fight.
Dang, I didn't think that was gonna kill me. I was about to armor through whatever he was gonna throw.
Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Darn. Darn. GG's, D-Weave.
Get ready for the next battle. Let the show begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let me sit this way.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
I do really dig this kick DDD. I don't know where you think of this stuff though, Panther, real talk. Starting with the Wild Rage art. Yeah. I'm so glad he doesn't get like A wall combo off of that.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
All right. Combo launch and throw. Very interesting. I definitely wanted to see how much damage he was going to get off of that. Oh. Good duck.
KO.
Good duck, but okay, get out of... I was wondering, like, what in the world hit him? All right, the get out of jail free punch. Is Panther just counting how many kicks he can duck? I'm just trying to see. Is this gonna hit? Oh. That parry hit though. That parry hit. Definitely, alright. D-Weave has a chance to take it back. One more hit. There we go. D-Weave closes out the round. GG's D-Weave.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Armor King.
Hero till I die, fight like an eagle, soar through the sky, till you die. I could listen to this Guilty Gear Strive OST forever. Forever.
Round 1. Fight.
Ah, damn. You lucky that other hit didn't hit you. Oh, fight like a tiger, walk through the park, take the hero till you die. Fly like an eagle, soar through the sky, be free till you die. We both went with the same move.
Fight.
GG's, D-Weave. CX Newells. Don't know what that was. Saw a name. Name disappeared. It be like that sometimes. Society. Box. Gotcha. Gotcha. Get him out of here. Heyo, I was waiting. Waiting to see some luchador action. Oh, try to go for the unblockable. I see you there, Panther.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
I didn't know you could cancel that. Classic D-Weave stuff right there.
Round 3. Fight.
벌써 끝이야? 던져봐.
GG's yet again, D-Weave. GG's. All right. See if we got Ghost Cap up next. Alright, let's go. Finally, a full just frame combo. Hey, how long have you been working on that, D-Weave? I know you have been working on like just landing it for a while, so I've seen you pulling it out a bit more and more during these matches.
Armor King.
Are you feeling more comfortable with the just frame? Months. I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. Have you gotten used to the it seems like you're moving a lot better. Have you gotten used to the monitor? Hopefully that's helped you out a little bit. Gotta reduce those laggy frames whenever you can, to be honest, bro. Hell yeah. Nah, to be honest, yes. Getting that monitor, getting a better peripheral, fighting offline, I mean, that's the best that you could do.
Round one. Fight.
Taskmaster, heck yeah, bro. You already know. You already know. I got the sword and everything.
Round three. Fight.
Nice.
KO. Round four. Fight.
See, I even got the sword, dog. You even got the sword. I even got the sword. And the comic book effects. And the comic book effects. GG's, D-Weave. $100%. Honestly, didn't think the sword did. I've never actually used the sword. I just have it on my hip because it's the only thing on the items list that looks like a broadsword. I didn't realize it had a stun effect. That's actually kind of cool.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Armor King. Get ready for the next battle.
Oh god, here we go. The mirror. A good old wrestling match.
Take yourself inside out. She told me we know deep down there's no way.
Round 1. Fight.
Of course. Why do we even Killmonger up in this mug? I see you.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh no. I didn't even know you could do that.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Okay. Arr!
KO.
Good shit. Good shit, Panther.
You lose.
Good shit. Nice Killmonger as well, too, man. Very, very good touch. Supposed to be T'Challa when he fought in Baku in that one scene. Oh, okay. I saw the gold and black. I assumed that it was Killmonger. Never mind. I see. I see. This is the waterfall scene, right? He got fucking, you know, pride rocked off that mug, you know? Alright, let's get this run back real quick.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Actually, I'm gonna go pay homage to the character. I don't use this one a lot. I might switch this one out for another one, to be honest. But this one is Black Tiger. This is the wrestler Eddie Guerrero used to be masked up under. He was a Black Tiger mask. I could. Oh my god. Oh god. Full damage. What? 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 How you gonna dark upper me in the middle of my shit? How you gonna dark upper me in the middle of my shit, dog?
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, I sense the low coming, just not that slow low.
Round 3. Fight.
I'm Good shit, Panther. Hey, y'all, real talk though, I'm getting tired. Hey, I like that. Look, you gonna have to show me what you know about Armor King, dog. For real, I need the jutsus. I need the jutsus. It is 9:56, so we got time for about one more, and then I'm about to call it, to be honest, y'all. It's been a very good night, but I can definitely feel the drain hitting in. Your boys put in the hours, you know what I mean? For real though, Panther, we need to talk, man. I need to get these. I'm glad that I have them recorded. You know, I could go back and watch the VOD, and I'm that back one combo, that counter hit with the flip over, and then you do. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna definitely need that. Ooh. Let's get this last match. Okay, the Ling comes out. Xiao Yu, let's go. Man, I think we've seen almost all the characters to this right now. Like, you recently picked up Raven, you've been have the AK and the Zhao, and nah, Bob's been always there because he was always one of your Waifu characters. So it's great to round things out with Xiao Yu. You know, always a pleasure to have you on the stream. Let's go with the Princess Katana. Crushing highs on the onset. Okay. Yo, Titus Ballsy, man. Feeling pretty good, bro. We closing it down here in about, like, after this match, just in time to catch the last match of the night. We saw some amazing Tekken matches earlier today. Evo had their PlayStation 4 Evo Arcade event. It actually was pretty dope, to be honest. We saw Anakin run through a bunch of people today, and we about to see RC Panther run through the rest right here. Hit him with the fans. Hit him with the fans. Hit him with the fans. All the fans.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, D-Weave. Okay. Both opponents giving each other mad respect and space, but this is D-Weave's style right here. He gonna want to try to play that keep out game and then switch the offense on. He wants to convert from keep out. Ooh, donkey kick launcher. Keep all that out, says RC Panther. Okay. Nice move. Nice move, y'all. Alright. D-Weave showing he's not gonna be no slouch, man. He coming for the win. He wants to get the last win of the night. He wants to go down as the hero of the stream. Stream hero. Putting on the pressure. Got Xiao Yu trapped. She can't use none of that fancy stuff. Ooh! Where there is a way, Panther will make a way. Right off that wall and into some damage. And now the tables have turned. Oh, almost caught with the Panther.
Final round. Fight.
Not 100% what happened right there. The whole stream just went kind of tits up in the middle of that match, and I'm really not. It's starting to recover, but I have no idea what just happened. Man, and what a tragic tale of events there. The stream kind of went all kinds of jacked up, but we was able to see RC Panther take the last win of the night just in time. Let me go ahead and switch on over to the close-up cam real quick. Not really Guilty Gear, we was playing Tekken tonight, but you know, I want to thank everybody for coming out to the stream tonight, man. Today's stream was pretty cool, pretty chill, pretty relaxed. Yeah, the audio went out, the video went out, Panther, everything went out. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Hopefully y'all can hear me, the words that are coming out of my mouth to you, but if not, I'm gonna catch y'all next week. This is your boy Super M signing off with these super emotes. Hopefully you guys can catch me next time, and I'll see you right here, same time, same place, same face next week.